Yeah, I do mean that. I like it when we come together, but there's more than one way of doing things. So sometimes it's really nice when you take me to that place of complete anguish and release and have the enjoyment of watching your face as you let it go all over me. When are you coming over?
Hi gorgeous, it's your Sydney girl again. I have to say, listening to your last message got me so freaking wet that it's not funny. I listened to it over and over again a few times and I could just picture it all happening. And in regards to your volume of come, the more the better. Bring it on. And in regards to where I like it, I'd like it anywhere you want, whichever hole you prefer.
When I see you, I'm going to kiss your face. I'm going to put my arms around you. I might even jump up and straddle you. I miss you and I wish I were with you right now. I wish I were with you in the rain, holding your hand, sitting on the couch with you, laying on the couch with you, vertical, horizontal, I don't know. I like it all fours, but
I mean, I can't really control it. Something just happens to my body when I'm in that place, and I really don't have much control. But I would definitely allow myself to lose that control with you, for you.
good morning. This is your friend. This is your lover, and my day is starting, and I can hardly wait until we can be together again.
I'll have you know that the way that you talk to me makes me just melt like butter on a hot pan. Oh my God. I would definitely be running my nails up and down you, and I could keep them nice and pointy if that's what you like. And you would be assuming correctly I was naked when I took that photo. And it is unfortunate indeed that there's no portal attached to these photos, because it's been a hot minute since I've had any attentions in that regard, and I feel neglected, and I feel like somebody should remedy that for me immediately.
attitude, how I rock and the way I groove, yeah. That's right, talking dirty in the late night. Told her, let's make it happen. Call up Steve the Dean Williams, NK Zaggin', yeah. That's for all my gentlemen. You see baddies, I know you feeling them. We got the skills, show you how to seal the deal. And we gonna keep it real, let's go.
Whoa. You got a stagecoach to catch or something, huh? Slow the fuck up.
Too cool, way too smooth. Show you how to get the girl to the bedroom. Ain't no thing, that's what we do. Get her vibing in the mood. Hey, we got the sauce, it ain't a joke. Come check it out, you should take notes. You'll have her begging for more. Wet like the ocean, you rocking the boat. Hey, all of these brothers the flyers. Give you the game to get her excited. One of a kind, I know you will like it. Only the realest of men are invited. Yeah, that's true. Time to get her in the bedroom. Let's go.
Why would I trick my money up when I can get the pussy for free? Do you think I'm a sucker you don't understand? So let me help you see. This shit ain't about your bitch, it's all about me. I ain't tricking my money off when I get the pussy for free.
Zag, where's my dog Zag? There he is. He faded into the abyss. What's going on, Zag? Another day for game.
Yo, I'm good, fam. I'm good.
Hey, you got yours out too, right?
Bro, I bought a case 24. I got it on Saturday. I think I got like 3 left. I've been flying through these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I gave my boy some. I had my 10-year-old. I had him taste some regular water first. I said, taste that shit.
Yeah.
I slid him one of these. He went through that case and took a couple out, threw some in his backpack. I'm taking some of these to the crib.
Yeah.
He on these too now.
No, so he likes it, huh?
He love it. He love it.
Yeah. It's pretty damn good. Guys, welcome to the show, man. We got a very, very good show for you guys. Lines are open, guys. If you have a question, put a Q. We're going to be talking about why confidence is more important than looks. But before we get into the show, guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. Gentlemen, if you want to call in, the line's open at 833-859-8744. Zag. So what is going on with you, sir?
I want to shout out everyone that's in attendance. I want to shout out all the moderators. I want to shout out the ladies. Renee P, I see you, girl. I see you. You've been incognito. You've been missing in action. I hope everything's good on your end.
Yeah.
But you're here today. So
she's been gone for a minute. Yeah. She's been gone. So, but she's here. All you guys are here, and we're gonna chop it up. But Zag, I know you always like to talk before we play the clip. Got the clip. We got several clips for you guys to break this down. So we asked you guys to get your crayons out, ask questions, and all this other stuff. But Zag, what do you want to say before we break?
I don't want to say too much and give the impetus of what I really want to say away, but I do want to say this. Confidence is more important than looks. Okay. And I want guys to understand this because we always get some low IQ GED motherfuckers that come in. We're not saying that your look. Now, when we say your look, we're talking about your overall presentation, not just your physical aesthetics. We're not saying your look or that how you look facially. We're not saying that doesn't factor into a woman being attracted to you. What we're saying, though, is confidence is way more important than your looks. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, we're definitely saying that, and I wanted to actually say something on that as well. And I think that most people don't understand. I always talk about the villain Zag and stuff like that. I don't think they understand. So, for many people out there, they believe Zag that changing that who have Zag low self-esteem. I mean, this all comes down to a feminine issue that a lot of guys are having, low self-esteem. And they believe that changing the outside selves or their appearance with new clothes and new things can solve deeper internal issues, Zag. And the question is very misunderstood. And they don't understand that the looks have nothing to do with the game. And once they start to key on that and realize the beauty that they have inside, because this is not about motivation, Zach, but once they realize how cold they are when they learn the game, that it doesn't matter how they look. Because Zach, how many times have people always seen that what they call that hot looking woman with that fat guy or whatever? And they're like, oh my God, what did she see in him? What did she see in him? And real quick before I throw you, Zach, that see the greatest problem, and it's something I learned a long time, I learned this in elementary school, but where people go wrong is that because they have problems internally, they'll look at a woman externally and assume, Zach, because what people don't know, and it was one of the most weirdest things that I learned, is that one thing, my sister was popular when I was in junior high and high school, right? Junior high school and high school, and my mentor and my sister told me the same thing. You got to learn people, right, Zach? So I had to hung out with the geeks, the nerds, I was a little athlete, the jocks, the popular kids and everything. The geek, the nerd, the Glee Club, all the like the Dungeons and Dragons, and what I learned, Zach, is every group has a bunch of women that really look good. And the thing is, what people understand is people can't help how they look, but their personality sometimes fits a bookworm, Zag, or they're nerdy or geeky. And people assume that when they see something aesthetically pleasing, Zag, they automatically assume that she's messing with a guy that has a yacht or a G5 or something like that, where most of these women that are like nerdy and geeky and quiet, librarian and all those, they are good looking women everywhere. But when you don't have that self-esteem, you're going to assume. I didn't mean to go too long, but what's your take on that, brother? Also, everybody, always do this. Go ahead and time people out, then kick out. Okay. So remember, guys, if they're disrupting, time them out. And if they don't learn from there, please kick them out. But go ahead, Zach. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. So I see what some may refer to as average looking guys with an average build all the time.
Yes.
With cute chicks. And then, but a lot of guys, they'll make the assumption, oh, he must got money. No, I see these motherfuckers sharing the same car.
Yeah.
And it's a nondescript, just a regular ass car. It ain't no fly shit, right? Well, this is what guys got to understand. And this is why I say a lot of guys have a remedial understanding of attraction. They think all attractive women are one way, and then all women who are average looking or below average looking are a complete different. No, a woman's attractiveness really has no bearing on her character or how she is. That's just the way that she looks. That's some superficial shit, right? This is what guys don't understand. So the same chick that you think is a baddie that wants a guy with money, a chick who look like Lizzo wants to see the guy. Right? And it doesn't matter who can get the guy. That's irrelevant. They want the same shit, right? This is why some of you guys, y'all might have tried to holler at a chick I thought was average looking, and she wasn't fucking with you because you ain't cute enough for her. She wants the same guy that the baddie.
So, Zach, I used to go to the lecture. Okay, I used to go to Los Angeles, because I'm a gamer, right? So I used to go to a thing called E3 in Los Angeles. And the craziest thing is that the women that you see there, like the nerdy, geeky, or gamer girls, or the one 50 don't like, the cosplay chicks.
Yo, them Comic-Con chicks.
Oh man, them Comic-Con cosplay, man. Hey, Zach. They look so right. Zach, they don't even know how they look. They like, oh my God, are you serious? I didn't even know you were talking to someone like me. You know what I'm saying? And these are the ones that people see and they get intimidated about. See, they are, again, it's an assumption from the outside world of a lack of confidence because they see it, it looks good. They put them in a category of what they used to get knocked out, like high school. Yeah. They think all the, she was a gold digger, or she's mean, she's ruthless, or something like that. And it's a lack of self-worth that makes them look beautiful, but makes them stop talking. But whenever you're ready to play the first clip, we got the first clip.
Let's get to the first clip.
All right, and then when you want to pause, I got to pause. But here we go. Here's the first clip.
Okay, I got a question for my guys with the shorter legs. Where does the confidence come from? Because hear me, baby. Because when y'all see a tall girl with legs, y'all like, yeah, that's her, that's the one. And you guys are ready to climb a tree. Listen, y'all are ready. The confidence, baby, is very attractive. It's big. It's bigger than your body. But no shade, because everybody ain't got it like that. Everybody, y'all so smooth. Y'all so smooth. A guy came up to me and was like, hey, what's up? I was like, oh, wow. Hi there. He's like, don't let the size fool you, baby. Okay, now, what's...
Okay, so Zach, what say you?
So what she encountered was BDE, big dick energy. That's what she encountered, right? Because this is what a lot of guys don't understand. We're going to go back to the power of words and how suggestive some words can be. So he said, don't let the size fool you, baby. So in her mind, she's thinking, why is he so fucking confident? What does he know that I don't know? I'm curious because he's so confident. Steve, yes. I've had women that I've dealt with who never said anything about how they thought I looked, but they said, I love your confidence. I've had many women tell me that I love your confidence. And when we tell you guys that confidence is an attractive trait and that confidence is a sexy trait to women. Now, let me say this. Just because you're confident doesn't mean that women are going to think you're sexy. I want to be clear. But confidence in and of itself is a sexy trait because it says a lot about you and what you think about yourself. People who have a sense of self-worth, a sense of self-value, and actually love themselves, that's a commodity. That's something that people gravitate to. Steve, you got it.
Yeah, it's so important to everything that they do because it has to come from within. But I think, Zach, for many young men out there who have consistent self-criticism, Zach, fear of judgment, they see everything as a catastrophe. They compare themselves to other people. They doubt their abilities. They overgeneralize things. They seek approval. They have difficulty accepting who they are. And they believe happiness is tied in to what somebody else thinks. They're not going to come. There's no, like Dre, there's no weight. Zach, you see what I'm saying? I'm saying they don't understand. I know this sounds crazy, Zach, but you can send a text message, Zach. Okay, you and an average guy can send the same text message to a woman. And Zach, I don't know the rule. I don't know how this works. But she can feel what you're saying. I don't know, Zach. It's just Zach. It's just words, but there's something about what you feel about yourself when you say it. It moves her. You know what I mean? I don't, Zach. I don't know what it is. I can't. Can't
pinpoint it. This is why I say sexual attraction is not logical.
It's not.
As you alluded to.
Yes.
Two guys can say the same thing.
Yes, sir. But
it's about the way that he said it.
Yes.
That touches that woman differently.
Yeah. It rubs her different because the reason it hits is because of what she doesn't understand, Zach. I stress to these young men that this is why, okay, so there's nothing, Zach, and I tell you, Zach, there's nothing wrong with getting nice clothes. There's nothing wrong with having a nice car. Hell, Zach, there's nothing wrong with going to the gym and staying fit. There's nothing wrong with that. But we have to be honest with ourselves and know that the majority of people that are actually doing those things because somebody on the internet told them that in order to get the woman of your dreams, because Zach, I don't believe in a woman of your dreams when you're a man. I'm the man of her dreams. I don't understand the concept. There's this weird thing that they tell these guys. If you want the woman of your dreams, you've got to do this. I don't even know what is a woman of your dreams. I don't even know what a fucking woman of my dreams is. I'm a man of a woman's dreams, but I'm not looking to find a woman of my dreams, Zach. But what say you on that, brother?
Is there somebody talking in the background?
Yeah, go ahead. You got it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my bad. So I remember being in middle school, about 13 years old or so, when I first heard that woman of your dream shit.
Yes.
And for the life of me, I couldn't fathom what that meant. Like, huh? What? I never understood it. So from middle school to high school, all the way up until now, that's something that I just flat out disagree with. Because men have been taught for a long, long time, right, that women are here, we're here. And the reason why she's a woman of our dreams is because strictly how she looks. For no other reason other than that, right? Because we've been taught that there's value, there's quality and beauty.
Yes.
And no, it's not. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not. Like I said last night, you can appreciate a woman who gets dolled up for you, right? And she looks good for you. You can appreciate that. Nothing wrong with that. But, and you said it, beauty is as beauty does. A woman looking beautiful, that's not quality or value to me. Her behaviors are. So even when we talk about why confidence is more important than looks, because a confident man, right, that equates to a certain behavior that he emanates, that he exhibits, right? Yes. Just like a man who lacks confidence. If you show me a confident man, regardless of what they look like, you put a confident man side by side with a man who lacks confidence, and they talk to the same woman, a woman is going to be able to immediately tell the confident guy from the one who lacks confidence automatically, even if she thinks the guy who lacks confidence is cute visually, because he lacks confidence, because he's unsure of himself, because he's passive, because he's indirect or what have you. She's going to be turned off by that. Yes. Because she understands that how he's being is an indicator of the type of experience she's going to get from him.
Yes.
She already knows it's going to be a bad experience, whether a short-term bad experience or a long-term one. She already knows.
Oh, absolutely. All right. So we have other clips that I want to play, Zach, and I want to get your take, because what you hear first is confidence. Because everybody you're going to hear has confidence. Now, not that I got a clip of a woman saying some stuff that, our Indian woman saying something, but I want you to hear the confidence and the power of a man that actually believes in himself. So let me play this clip for you, Zach, and I'll pause it to get your take, because there's a few things that he's saying that's very important in all this. Guys, got a question, please put a Q. Lines are open, call in. But here we go, Zach. Check this out.
Somebody wanted me to ask you this. What is a simp?
A motherfucker that will fuck because it's in his face. She might just want some different dick that night. She might even really like you, but the situation was right, or something like this, and you easy for her to run over. Bitches get tired of that. Bitches, they love competition.
You gotta stop right there. And people don't understand. The competition is never going to be with another man, Zach. And women will never give the secret away. A woman is never going to tell these guys out there, the more women you have, the more you believe yourself, I ain't got no choice but to fuck with you. I ain't got no choice. But they're smart enough to know that, see, Zach, I used to talk to these in the 90s. I used to have an overhead projector, Zach. I used to do this on overhead projector. I'm so old at doing this. So I used to talk about the powerful people in these clouds, advertisers, marketers, women, pickup artists at the time, seduction community, and men. We're all on this cloud, and everybody's feeding off the weak in their own way. So women know that, okay, so YouTube marketers and advertisers are actually working for women because it puts them in a position of power. They put women in a position of power because how everybody thinks about them. But also, they all give back to the economy through guys that believe in what they're saying. And if you notice everything, what women are going to actually tell you, I'm going to fuck with a guy that has somebody? What woman's going to tell you that, you know what, like you said, I don't mind sharing? I got a video clip of that, a woman saying, I don't mind sharing. But how many women are going to actually tell young men, Zag, that I will share a man if that motherfucker is treating me right, doing right, and moving right? I will share him. How many women are going to give that secret away, Zach?
Well, not very many women, simply because they're going to be ostracized. They're going to be publicly ridiculed and scorned and castigated, right? Because of that. And here's the reality, right? Because there will be women, and I don't advocate or condone cheating or infidelity or none of that, but there will be women who go through that, but they stay in a relationship. They stay in a relationship where other women publicly, they've come to the realization that the men that I'm most attracted to, the men that I covet the most, other women want them too.
Mm-hmm.
And he likes his variety. He likes his options. So the chance of me having that man to myself is not realistic. Although deep down inside, they might want that. But also, I think this is something else that's not talked about that a lot of women experience. When they do get a man that they're dating and they feel like that guy is not dating any other woman, that guy gets too clingy and too wrapped up into them. So, and I said this about women so many times, the same thing that women say they covet or like publicly, oftentimes it's the same thing they can't stand when they actually get it.
Yes.
It's a duality.
And yes, guys, I don't mind Darius. This is sugar free. It's cool because he's teaching something, so I don't mind giving him credit. When people are teaching somebody, Darius, it's fine. It's just the manosphere people we don't want to talk about. But those that are trying to teach young men, they need to hear this. So here's another clip. Yeah, Zach, check this out. Check this out.
Man, I don't even want to do you like that.
Watch this shit.
Right.
Man, a bad bitch go get money anywhere. You don't think it's niggas every day telling that bitch, girl, I got anything you want. Just ask me for it.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Every fucking day, 5 and 10 of them niggas. I got anything you want. Anything happen to you, you need me, call me, and we'll get that bitch racks. And it's never for nothing. You got to understand that.
All right, now hold on. This is where it gets deep, dog. You want to say anything before I press play?
No, he said something that we've touched on. He just articulated it a little differently. He said they will give women whatever they want, not for nothing. Meaning, just because.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, just because I'm with her, just because we're together, just because she's cute to me, I'll give her whatever she asks for. No, you're creating a monster. It's just like a child. When you have a child, you don't give your children anything that they want just because they want it. They have to understand a reward and consequence dynamic in life. Like in anything you work for, right, you're gonna value because of how hard you work to get it. You're gonna value it, right? So you're gonna care for it a little differently. Like Steve, there are high schools here in San Antonio where if you go to the student parking lot, there's nothing but Benzes and BMWs in that motherfucker.
Okay.
Because their families got money. So these high school kids, 16, 17-year-old, are riding around and Beamers and Benzes, right? But they'll race them. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll get a Dodge Charger or a Mustang GT or something like that. They'll race these motherfuckers up and down the street, wreck them, and they don't care about them. Why? Because they didn't work hard to get it. They didn't spend their own money on it.
Yes.
So when you just give women shit just because, they'll never truly respect and appreciate the value in what you've given them.
Absolutely. We have a phone call, area code, let me wait a second. Area code 604, sir. What is your name and what is your question?
Hey, Steve and Mr. Kizagi. My
So,
name is Josh.
okay,
I'm 33. I'm calling.
Josh.
Yeah.
Can you please speak up, sir, into your phone? It sounds like you're on your speakerphone and you're far away. We can't hear you.
Okay. Sound better now?
Zach, it sounds the same to you, Zach. Does that sound better? Can you hear him?
It sounds a little better. He's asking about your water.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak up a little because you sound really distant, but we got you. What's your question? How can we help you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Okay. So
Yes.
I don't have a question yet, but I want to give a quick shout out to my teacher, Steve. And I want to show receipt because I've been on Steve's program for about 3 weeks. And although I'm just about 40% done in the classes, all the concepts and technique I learned from the classes have brought about noticeable changes. Well, the first change I noticed that I've become more assertive and care less because I've been able to articulate to a woman what's on my mind and in situations where I couldn't feel previously. Well, the second change I noticed that I've been able to talk to more women. And when I say talk, I mean, make a move. So for the past weekend, I set a personal record on myself, which I talked to 13 women. So previously, it was just 4 or 5, just for the whole week. But now I'm able to talk to 13. I'm pretty happy about it. And the third change I noticed that I realized I have less and less emotional response from a woman's response. Because whenever I remember what Steve said in the product, I just didn't feel too much to a woman's response. Okay. And these changes, indicate that I'm on the right path.
All right. Well, no, that's good, sir. But if you have a question, just call back, and we appreciate the call, big dog. Okay. But if you just keep listening, if you have a question, please call back, and we'll be happy to help you. Okay, big guy.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Thank you for the call, sir. Great call. Good job. Thank you, sir. All right. We'll throw you back in. Lines are open. Let me press play. I love what he's about to say right here. God damn, I love what he's about to say. Zach, I love what he's saying. There's so much layers that he's saying this shit, but I want you to hear what he's saying right here. Watch this. Listen to this right here. Listen to this.
God blessed us with 2020 motherfucking vision.
Wait, stop right there. Okay, now watch what he say. No, watch how deep what he's saying, dog. Because he's talking about he blessed us all with 2020 vision, right? Look what the fuck he says. Check this out.
Stop right here. Look at the census Ray Charles had.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, do I need to go any further?
No, you don't.
And he was blind.
But he saw everything coming.
Thank you.
Yo!
So
Steve.
Come on, Zach.
Steve, okay, so when he said God blessed us with 2020 vision.
Vision, yes.
Right?
Yes.
But what guys don't understand, there's the third eye.
Zach, you wait. Zach, you ready for that? Wait, Zach, wait. Zach, are you ready to talk about that? Isaac.
Your third eye. Your third eye. See, people are so surface level.
Oh my God.
They are used to seeing what's right in front of them. Figuratively and literally. But if you dig a little deeper using your third eye, you can see what others don't see.
Core, that's what we call the core. See, what I call that core, Zach. The core. Your square. Your board of directors. Zach, for us, it was, okay, for my learning of the third eye came from Thundercats. That was my lesson from my mentor. Because I was always talking about Thundercats, man. I like Panthro the best. I ain't fuck lying though. But anyway, so I like that much. But the game my mentor showed me, he was like, wait a second, sometimes, and you got to learn this lesson, the old one, sometimes TV talks to people in different ways. Those that don't see, or like you're saying, they'll see a motherfucker grab a sword and just be like, Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight. And they're like, oh, wow, that's okay, la da da da. But then sometimes TV talks to us to let us know that there are things beyond what you see, like you were saying, Zach. And that's what we're trying to see. you only know what you can see. I mean, he's going to be talking about the game, but I'm just saying, Zach. So when he told me about sight beyond sight, he was saying that, look, when you start to learn this game and connect, is that key word, connect with yourself, you see it. And look, Zach, you know, we don't hype women up and we don't make them special. But I always give them the credit of sight beyond sight, because as soon as a woman hears a weak person talking, her third eye already knows the end result. Either the end result if I give him some pussy, the end result if I just talk to him, or the end result if I leave him alone. They already know what is going to fucking happen, and they're cold enough, Zach, at that point to lead these people to actually where they want to go. But what say you, Zach?
There's this video clip. I wish I had it.
Yes, sir.
There's this chess master.
Yes.
He is literally playing like 10 chess games at once. There's like 5 guys at a table with chessboard. There's another 5 with chessboard. And he's walking to each chessboard making moves. And he beats all of them.
Yeah, I got it. Yes. Yeah.
So when I tell you guys, I deal with women strictly on my terms. I control the chessboard in all its pieces. Right? A lot of you guys, when you deal with women on a woman's terms, you're codependent on her teaching you how to play the game that's already fixed if you deal with her on her terms.
I got a clip called Chasing Bobby Fischer. Watch this clip. Watch this clip, Zach. It's okay. Here's the first one you're talking about. This isn't Queen's Gambit. What she's doing, what you're talking about. See that right there? She's going against all these guys, right? These are all the guys she's going against. She's going to wipe them out, go one from one table to the next, right? But let me give you all an example. It is called Chasing Bobby Fischer. Have you ever seen that, Zach? Chasing Bobby Fischer?
Dope, underrated movie. Matter of fact, real quick, somebody asked me, one of my Patreon people, asked me about a movie to watch. Yes. I gave him some movies. I forgot about Bobby Fischer.
Oh my God!
If you're watching this, watch Bobby Fischer.
Yeah, Chasing Bobby. It's called Chasing Bobby Fischer, and this is sight beyond sight. I want you to watch what it is. Watch.
Which one is you?
What do you mean?
I mean, which one is you?
None of them. They're just pieces.
This is you.
Hold on. That's the first part. Like, you're a king, right? You're telling you're a king. So in the thing, he's playing against a kid, and he thinks he's losing. Remember, you can't move until you got to. Okay. So basically, I'm going to give you a rundown. So he's playing a kid, right? And I think he makes the wrong move. But then what he does in his mind, because his teacher told him, the problem with everybody in the world or a weak chess player is that they're looking either at the opponent's Zag or they're looking at the pieces. So in order to learn game, like we're saying stop looking at the opponent, stop looking at what you have to do, licks, max, and all that stuff, and look at your board, because your board controls the moves of the game. So I'm going to play this clip of Bobby Fischer. Now, y'all will see when he finds it. This is going to be sight beyond sight, but check this out.
Move.
Okay, I think I stopped it. Okay, so let me see if I don't even think I have it, motherfucker. So let me explain what happened. Okay, so young Bobby Fischer figured out the victory. He figured out the move, right? And what he did is he gave him mercy. Because what happened was, Zach, you don't understand what I'm talking about. He's playing the kid, Zach.
He gave him a chance to quit.
He gave him a chance to quit. He gave him an out because what he did.
Gave him an out. Yeah, I remember that part.
In his mind, his teacher said, this is how you got to do it. You got to move this to here, that to there, do this here, do that there, da-da-da-da. And he said, then you're going to do this, and you got him at checkmate. But his teacher said, don't move until you see it. Then he kept saying, I can't see it. He said, don't move until you see it. He said, I can't see it. And he said one more time, don't move until you see it. And he's like, I can't see it. And he's like, sorry, Mom. Then his teacher said, here, let me help you. And he cleared the whole board. And in his mind, even though the pieces on the board itself, Zag, was clear. And I think I got the photo of that. So the board was clear, Zag. Let me show you the photo of it. So this is the photo of it. So what he did was, Zag, he cleared the board, Zag, right here. Remember that part? He cleared the board. And he didn't look at the opponent. He didn't look at the pieces. And then when he recognized checkmate, Zach, it was at that point he said, look, I'm going to give you an out. We can share the championship. He said, what are you doing? They said, look, take the draw. And he said, don't you see that you're losing? He said, I can see it, but you can't see it. I'm talking to him. Zach, but what say you on that? I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey, look. Hold on real quick. Let me tell you something. Hold on real quick. On my phone, I play chess every goddamn day. Every goddamn day, right? Yeah. Because what a lot of guys don't understand that it's a thinking man's game. But in chess, you see a lot of guys when they play chess, especially for the first time, they're so worried about the piece right here. When the guy moves his piece, they're too focused on, like you said, the opponent and the pieces.
Yes.
You got to be thinking 3, 4, 5, 6 moves ahead. Before you even move your piece, you got to know what you're going to do 3, 4, 5, 6 moves ahead.
Right. That's the
right. So you need to be proactive with what you do instead of reactive.
Yes.
When it comes to women, too many guys are reactive to what women say and what women do instead of being proactive.
Yes, sir.
And dictating the pace and the flow of how things are going to be for themselves.
Yes, sir. We have a call. Area code 440. What is your name, sir? And what is your question?
Hold on real quick, Steve. Hey, we're not talking about politics in here. No politics.
440. What is your name, sir? And what is your question, sir?
My name, Mike.
Okay, sir. Can you please speak up, sir? Can you please speak up into your phone and get off your speaker so people can hear you?
All right, hello?
That's much better. Okay, how can we help you? What's your question, sir?
Yeah, so I had a question. I want to know why somebody that I cut off in my life keeps trying to
why? The most important question, I'm gonna ask you this question. This is the most important question you have to ask yourself, and be honest. Why do you care? When you can answer that question, then you can answer the question you asked us. Why do you care?
Wait. Why did that person remove you out of their lives? Because I'm sure you didn't remove them. So what happened in a relationship, sir?
I want him to answer the question. Why do we care?
Okay, well, first answer that. Why do you care, sir?
I don't.
Sir, Okay, listen to me. How old are you, buddy?
19.
Okay. So you have to understand you're talking to motherfuckers that have game, and we know that you care because you wouldn't be asking the question, okay? So this doesn't make you a less or a weak person, but this is what we're talking about. In order for you to have understanding of yourself, you have to be honest with yourself, okay? You wouldn't ask a question you don't care about. So the question that's being asked first is, why do you care, sir?
Probably because it's somebody I cared about. So
okay. See that? Oh, hey, see that, buddy? That's okay. Look, big dog. See, this is now we can help you because now we're in around the truth of the pathway of truth. You see what I'm saying? You just have to be honest. Just don't try to act macho and tough because we know you care. You just have to be honest enough to recognize that you care. Okay. So now, with that being said, did you break up with her or did she break up with you?
No, it wasn't a breakup. It was just a situation.
What do you mean?
It was an old ex-girlfriend, like from 2 years ago. And what happened was I needed like some help at the time. And basically she was like, just figure it out. I don't know what to say. Like, I can't help you right now. So I was just like, okay. And I just moved on.
Yeah, but you cared about her. Wait, okay. There was something that happened where you started to care about it. Do you see what I'm saying, young man? That's what we got to get to.
Well, yeah.
What was it that
I did?
Right. I understand that. But what was it about her? Were y'all dating each other or just hanging out?
Yeah, we dated.
Okay. So why did you break up?
Basically, because I cheated on her.
Okay. So, and young man, listen. You're a young kid. I mean, look.
We was all some cheating asses at 19, bro. Like, come on. We was all some cheating motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Not now. We don't condone that shit now. But when you're young, come on.
Yeah, it's okay. And JD, if you have a question, please put a Q if you're talking to us, JD. But no. So, young man, okay. But she's reaching out to you because she caught you cheating. She broke up with you. So what is she doing right now? Reaching out to you. What is she doing? Okay.
Yeah, no, we didn't just break up. We've been broken
No,
up,
no,
and we
no. I'm
already went
saying,
through
what is
that
she?
phase.
Okay, she's reaching out to you. What is she saying?
She's asking how am I doing, like, cause she when I told her that I needed help at the time, she didn't care what was going on. She didn't want to talk about it. She didn't care what I had got going on because I
Okay.
was going through some stuff, but I
All
needed
right.
help.
Cool. Cool.
And then
Cool. See,
I said, all right, just make sure you remember that, and don't try to hit me up.
okay. Okay. Cool. Now, peep what you said though. Don't try and hit me up. So that means you put something out in the world, in the atmosphere. So you need to be a man of your word. Now, let me ask you a question. And hopefully you don't mind answering the question. What did you need help with that she turned her back to?
Well, at the time, I had a roommate and everything, and basically my lease was about to be up, but I wasn't the state I was in. I didn't have no family because I'm not from there. I had just moved out there, so I was like, okay, my roommate that I moved here with, me and him fell out, and the lease about to be up, so I need somewhere to go. And I already had a friend who.
Wait, no, call it. You're going a little too long. So did you ask her for a place to stay? Did you ask her for some money? What did you ask her for that she said no to?
Yeah, first I was like, if I'm able to, like, you feel me, come stay with you or something like that, that'd be cool. And then I never asked her for no money though. Or
Okay, cool. Stop right there. So did she stay by herself? Who did she stay with?
Her people, but I used to go to her crib a lot.
Okay. So caller. Okay, I want you to think about this. If me and you are friends, right, and I'm driving my mother's car, and you want to drive that car, you want to borrow that car. Hold on, my bad. Okay, you want to borrow that car. Do you think you should ask me or the person that the car belongs to?
Definitely the person it belongs to.
So the fact that if she stayed by herself and she basically said, I can't do nothing for you, that's one thing. But the fact that she stayed with her peoples, her parents, aunts, uncles, whoever it was, she wasn't the person to ask. If you had a good relationship with them, you could have went to them. If you like really were in a bind, you could have been like, hey, I just need a couch to lay on for a couple of weeks until I can make this money move. Is it okay if I stay here? I'm having an issue. So what you're doing is you're asking her for something she doesn't have the power to grant without other people's approval. And you held her accountable for that. But y'all got it.
Okay, so caller, she's reaching back out to you. What does she want? And Skull, we got your question, sir. We'll answer your question soon, sir. Just hang tight. So what is the question that you have? What is it that you want, sir?
I just wanted to know after and it was way more that happened. Like she started calling me on my name and disrespecting me.
Okay, then that's the end of the conversation.
And that's why I left it at that. I said, okay,
no,
just remember that.
Sir. What I'm saying is, this should not be a phone call you're having with us because you've already canceled her and gave her fucking walking papers. Women are not going to disrespect us, and women are not going to waste our fucking time, right? And no matter what the fuck they do, fuck them. She had a chance to be with you. She fucked it up. Now tell her to fuck off by not associating with her. Okay? But the fact you're calling about her says that she's got something on you. And that's what we always tell you. You got to get your feelings out the game, young man. Because you shouldn't be giving a fuck about her right now.
Okay.
But it's cool. I mean, you're caught in that right now. You just gotta just move forward. Just charge it to the game, let her go, and move forward, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're gonna be okay. And if you got any other questions, let us know, okay, big guy?
Appreciate it for the game.
All right, no doubt. Respect, young man, respect. All right, we'll throw you back in. All right, Zach, you're there. Let's get to the next part of this thing. Now, he's talking about Ray Charles and everything. He's talking about 2020 vision. And guys, we'll answer your questions in 1 second, but waiting for Zach to come back on. So I don't know what Zach is doing. So let's go to a question real quick so Zach can look at the next part. Skull has a question is, how do I get myself to love myself even more where it doesn't even bother me to go out of my way for anyone?
Okay. Is the caller still there?
It's gone. No, we moved on, though.
Okay. Yeah. So let me just say this real quick because I had to take a call. Let me say this real quick. And I want guys to understand. I don't care who broke up with who. When a relationship has toxicity, drama, and disrespect in it,
yes,
you can never fuck with that chick again.
Can't fuck.
I don't care if it's been a year, 5 years, however long it was. You can't fuck with her again. And then you told her, remember that. Don't try and hit me up. So be a stand-up man, stand 10 toes down on your business, and when she hit you up, all you had to do was ignore it. You don't respond to it. You don't have wet dreams about what it used to be to fuck her or nothing like that. You keep it pushing.
Zach, that's that 2020 right there. That's
what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. Stop. Don't spin a block with these chicks.
Yeah, that's
move on.
Yeah, y'all got to move on, man. Gentlemen, there's so many women out there. Y'all should not get caught up in just one woman. If they have the chance to be with you, fuck them. But Zach, let's get back to what Sugar Free was saying. Check this out.
It's out here who can walk, talk, see, hear, and all that shit and still fucking nuts. Thank you. So you got motherfuckers out here who can walk, talk, see, hear, and all that shit and still fucking nuts.
So he's saying Ray Charles, who can't even see, can still see it coming. But people who can see can't see it coming. And that's part of the problem. But let's keep it going. Watch this, Zach. Hold on, this is what we say.
Had the same amount of time in a day as Michael Jackson, but chose to be nobody.
Oh, that's a big one.
Hold your thought. We're gonna go play that back, Zach, because we got a call real quick. But I've got to break that down. But hold on a second. 571. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Ephraim.
Yes, sir. How can we help you, sir? What's your question, buddy?
I'm calling because I want to ask you guys, like, so if you're dating a woman, you've been like smashing, and you've been also like taking her out, and she hits you up saying like, because I told her like I wanted us to go for ice cream, or I was gonna bring ice cream over to her place, and she was well, can we just go there too instead of always being inside all the time?
Okay. What? Okay, caller.
Yeah.
Hold on. Here's the thing. And I'm gonna put this on your conscience, and I want you to think about this. See, when we talk about men having game, there are women who don't got no game either. So let me elaborate what I mean. If she had some game and she wanted to spend time with you outside of the bedroom or outside of the house, she could have been the one to suggest the date. So caller, whenever you want to do something for somebody and you offer something to somebody and they look down their nose at you, well, can we do it like this instead? Or can we do it like that? This is what you tell them. You know what? Don't even worry about it. We won't get a motherfucking thing. That's what you should have did. But go ahead, Steve.
So, young man, so you said you want to go to her place and eat ice cream. Did she say yes or no?
She said sure, but then she also said that too. Like she suggested
all right, let me tell you
us
something.
like
Okay,
going out.
let me tell you why I won't accept sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what sure is to a motherfucking man? I guess so. I guess so. Listen, this is why we always tell you guys to demand women fucking yes or no. Don't tell me that sure shit. Because if you say sure to me, I'm gonna surely take my ass on to another woman because I'm not a sure motherfucker. Zach's not a sure. Listen, we're not a I don't know. We're not a maybe. We're not I don't think so. Let me think about it, or I'm not sure or sure. Don't ever put yourself down like that to allow a woman to say sure to you, and then you reward the bad behavior by doing that thing, man.
Well, Steve, I want to call. Give me a second. I want to touch on something that he said, and it just clicked. So earlier, when you was talking about getting ice cream, can you tell us exactly what you said again about the ice cream? Can you repeat exactly what you said from the very beginning about what you were going to do? Your part of it.
No, what I was gonna do was I was gonna go grab the ice cream, her favorite ice cream, and I was telling her I wanted to taste it off her lips because what I did was I started off by asking her what her favorite ice cream was.
Okay. Now, real quick, because maybe I misheard you. I just want to clarify that before we move on.
Yes.
Did you say anything about taking her to get ice cream first?
No, I didn't.
Okay, cool. So you just basically said, look, I'm going to get ice cream and I'm going to bring it to you, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So to Steve's point, whenever you tell a woman,
Steven's point is a
my fucking Gemini is on. But anyway, yeah, whenever you tell a woman you're going to do something, and if she gives you any type of challenge, any resistance, any reluctance, maybe, I don't know, we'll see, I guess, yeah, all of that shit is problematic. Because all that is indecisiveness, right? And as men, we're not indecisive. And the last thing you want to deal with is an indecisive woman.
Yeah, you got to go. So what I'm saying is that, okay, right now, young man, you don't have any leadership skills. And right now, there's no thunder in what you're saying because you will accept the crumbs. And that's okay. You're just learning. But if you keep listening to what we're saying is that we don't bullshit around. Don't waste my time. I'm dead ass serious. Don't waste my fucking time. Because, and this is no knock on women, because I stress, Zag and I are not mean to women at all, right? But you need me more than I need you. And that's the truth. When you're the opportunity, but when you're a woman's option, she's going to say, you need me more than I need you. So I'm going to talk to you any old kind of way because I know you're not going anywhere. I'm going to say whatever I want to say because you want this pussy so bad, you'll take my crumbs and be satisfied with it. Don't be that one, Zach.
So ultimately, what happened when she said what she said about can we go out sometime? What was your response to that?
No, okay, this is where I think you guys are definitely gonna say I fucked up. So my response was I basically told her in a voice message. I was like, well, I want you to understand that if I wanted to take you to go do that, I would do that. But if I'm not trying to go out,
explain yourself, young
based
man.
on what I want to do.
Okay. So there you go, guys.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I implore you, listen, please. Never explain yourself to women. Ever. I don't know if y'all understand this. When people explain themselves, a lot of times the reason why people are explaining themselves is because they think they're doing something wrong. So they're explaining why they're doing it so the other person won't think bad of their decision. Right? That's actually that's weak to do it that way. That might not be your intent, but that's what that is. The only thing you should ever do, and this is for women, your family members, your co-workers, business partners, is provide clarity to the confused. If somebody's confused about something, give them some clarity. So let me break that down in your case.
Yes, sir.
The young lady was confused. She
Yes.
didn't realize who she was fucking with.
Yes.
So all you got to do is clarify who she fucking with.
There you
So
go.
what you could have did when she said, well, how about we go out sometime? You could have just simply said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. No ice cream. I'll talk to you later.
Right. Now, if she said, come on over, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I'll take an account that she do, and while I bring the ice cream over, we're chilling, we fucking around and say, you know what? This is what we're going to do next time. Because I'm gonna take into consideration what you're saying because you're showing me deference, right? And you're saying, come on over. Even though I want to go outside, but you know what? Spending time with you is more than me going out or in. So I'll take you inside versus not having you at all. So you come on in.
Right.
And when she does that, then at some point you can say, you know what? Okay, this is what we're gonna do next week or whenever you want to. We're gonna go do something outside. Because at that point, you're rewarding her good behavior versus rewarding her bad behavior by saying, sure, I wish a motherfucker said, I wish. Oh, man.
Well, let me ask him this. So outside of having sex, what has this woman invested in dealing with you outside of fucking and sucking you? What has she done?
Outside of that, I mean, it's not. I would say not really much.
So she ain't never cooked no dinner, lunch, brunch, breakfast, a snack,
Okay.
pastry,
So
nothing.
she made food. She's made food one time when I came over there, and then she basically gave me. She didn't make it for me, but she gave me her food that she was gonna make for work. I don't know if you.
Yeah, no, that don't count. That don't count. So outside of that crumb that she threw you, has she folded some laundry? Has she mopped the floor? Has she done anything? No. She hasn't done nothing.
Right. She hasn't done anything though.
Yeah. See, she's not even in a position to request shit. Then.
Right.
See, if she put in a little bit of work. See, here's the thing, and Steve, I'm gonna catch the dice on what you just wrote. If she was actually putting in some work and she was investing more than just her pussy in the situation, and you was talking about getting ice cream, and she said, "Babe, we don't really go out. How about we eat ice cream there? Then we can bring some back and you can put it on my body like you talked about." See, if she would have presented it like that, I would have been like, "All right, let's do it.
Let's do it."
I would have been like, "Let's do it."
Right. This is what Zach's saying. Look, she cooks for you. You have colognes that she gives you, some watches or something, a gesture of submission to you. Then if you want to go out, I have no problem going out with you because you're showing me that you're worth my time at that point. And this is so this is where you just got to learn that game. Okay, young man?
And let me say this.
Okay.
No, let me say this real quick. And I want women to understand this, right? Whenever you want to spend time with a man, because basically what she was trying to do, caller, and this is why I'm undefeated when I say this. Every single woman on the face of this planet wants non-sexual intimacy and attention. Mm-hmm. She was trying to get that out of you. She was trying to get away from the bedroom, the fucking, and actually spend some time with you, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with her desiring that. The mistake that she made was in her quest to extract that from you, she did it in a very selfish manner. Okay, and what I mean by that is this. If she wanted to spend time with you outside of that, she should have made it about y'all. She made it about her, if that makes sense. But y'all got it.
All right, Carl, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I was going to say, and if her doing, like you say, her doing stuff for you, is there ever something that you're like, you would ask her like, "Hey, do this for me"?
No. Remember, Okay. Again, sir. Again, I can't speak for Zach. My first lesson was in '84 watching Purple Rain. That was my first lesson.
Oh, right.
The motherfucker just looked at the guitar. He didn't ask for the guitar, did he? Did he ask for the guitar?
No.
Did he say he needed a guitar? He just looked at it and he said, "Let's go," right? And flipped her bracelet up in the air. She caught it, and they went to Lake Minnetonka and all that other stuff. But she wanted to give it to him because she knew how important it was to him. And she wanted to do something special for him to show that I'm fucking with you. Do you see what I'm saying? That's when you know you have a good woman. When they want to do shit for you without you even having to ask to, they want to show you that, or what Zach would say, deference. They want to show you that. But Zach, you got it, brother. What's
I'm from the school of thought. I want her to do both. Okay, meaning I want her of her own volition, of her own free will, to do shit for me.
Yes.
Now, I don't require it. I don't request it. I don't expect it. But if she's going to do something, cool. But there's going to come a time when I'm going to instruct her to do something. And I need to know whether or not she's going to do it with glee and joy in her voice, or if she's going to do it with trepidation. Fuck, I guess. Because if I get that kind of attitude, she can never be my girl, right? And I say that to say this. If you ask a woman to do something meager or something small, and you guys get into a relationship later on and you need her to do something major, if she got a problem doing some small shit, she gonna have a problem doing this important major shit you need her to do, right? So I need to see both. I need to see what she does on her own to show how invested she is. Because here's the thing. Women typically don't do shit for men they don't want to deal with past sex, right? A woman ain't gonna be cooking and cleaning and folding shit and doing all of that, taking you out on a date and spending your dime if all she want to do is fuck you, right? So a lot of times when women do that, they do it. Part of it is an appreciation for what they've already gotten from you. But the other part of it is they want to spend time with you without fucking. So that's their clever way of getting their non-sexual attention and intimacy is taking you out and doing shit for you, right? But even with that, you have to understand she is doing it because she's trying to get something that she wants out of it. Now you're benefiting from it, but she's doing it with the thought process of there's something else that I want outside of this. Let me do this thing so I can get that thing, right? Which is cool. I ain't got no problem with women doing that. But still, you still need to get to a point at some time where if she's the type of woman you're going to seriously date, maybe even explore a potential relationship with, you want to see, can she follow some motherfucking instructions? Let's see if you got it.
All right, Carl, do you have any other questions? Go ahead, continue. You got any other question, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, last one. So in this situation, I know that I was wrong with what I texted. What if she replies back? Like, what should I do in that situation?
Yeah, we ain't going out for ice cream. Ice cream's off the table. It's off the table.
Okay.
And then I would let her know. I said, we need to have a talk. If you ever, which is you're right, but if I ask you to do something and you say sure to me, we're done. You're not. Look, dog. I'm telling y'all, man. They will listen when you believe in yourself. You have never let a woman talk down to you. That's okay. Look, watch. The reason why women talk down to people is because they notice those people are down on themselves. So whatever she's going to say, you're going to catch what she's saying. Like Zach said, let me catch those dice you rolling. You're going to catch that thing because you don't believe you're allowed to give pushback. It's the one thing we're trying to show all you men out there. Push the fuck back. Don't let these women dictate how you fucking move. Listen, we're not going to do ice cream, but I'm going to tell you this much. If I ever ask you to do something, you just say yes or no. If you ever say sure to me again, I'll think about it. I don't know. Maybe. Then that'll be our last conversation. And do you understand me? You're allowed to say that. And it's not you being mean. But if you don't say nothing about this shit, then what are you training her to do? Anytime she has a fucking attitude, anytime she's not getting her way, and anytime she wants to do something that you don't want to do, and you try to, sure, I guess, with a little fucking attitude, man. You got to nip that shit in the bud, Zach. You got it, man.
To your point, and caller, and this is what you're doing. All you're doing is establishing boundaries and parameters for behavior.
Yes.
Right. So you're training somebody how to treat you. So it's kind of like caller. If you were having a get together and you invited me and Steve to your place, hey, I'm having a get together, once y'all come over, and you say, don't come empty handed. You are establishing boundaries for saying, if I invite you to something, don't be a freeloading motherfucker over here. Bring something. Right. There is nothing wrong with that. You are establishing boundaries. Same thing for the young lady. The fact that she wanted to enjoy some ice cream away from the house, there's nothing wrong with that. But the way that she presented it, there's everything wrong with that.
Okay, young man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Right, great call, young man. Great call. You got this, dog. Okay, we proud of you. Okay, buddy.
Sir, thank you.
I respect. All right, guys, let's continue, guys. So let me go back because this went over everybody, a lot of people's heads, Zach. Let me back up what he said about Michael. Let me back that up. Because it's deep. Hold on, let's play. I'm about to play. Zach, I told you some deep shit.
Yeah, I got something I want to say about that too, but go ahead.
Play it.
Okay, do I need to go any further?
No, you don't.
And he was blind.
But he saw everything coming.
Thank you. So you got motherfuckers out here who can walk, talk, see, hear, and all that shit and still fucking nuts. Had the same amount of time in a day as Michael Jackson, but chose to be nobody.
Right there. Right there. When I heard that, this is what I heard. I'll tell you what I heard. If you think about all the successful people in the world, and I'm not even talking about celebrities. I'm just talking about successful people. They have the same 24-hour clock you have.
Oh my God.
They chose to do something different with their 24 hours in the day than you chose. The reason why your life sucks, the reason why your dating life sucks, the reason why your relationship sucks, the reason why you ain't got about to piss in no window to throw it out of, because you chose to do nothing with your 24-hour time slot. Go ahead.
Right. Can y'all in the chat please calm the fuck down Leave each other the fuck alone. All right, guys, leave the fucking women alone. Women, leave the guys alone. Leave each other alone. Focus on the fucking show.
Hey, ladies,
come on.
We gonna make y'all kiss and make up. Stop.
Man, come on, man. Stop that shit. Leave each other the fuck alone. All right, here we go. Now check this out, Zach. So listen what he's saying. I know he's saying that y'all got all the time as Michael Jackson did in the world, but you fucking your life off. You got all the time in which I have, Zag has, 50, Miles, Lucario, and Dre has. We all have the same time of the day. But what y'all guys are doing is you rather fuck your time off looking for ways to cheat the game, looking for ways to work on your body, looking for ways to find new clothes, looking for ways to find new outfits, tricks, gimmicks, and anything you can to get some pussy versus the motherfuckers that say, you know what? See, I always say Michael Jordan, because I don't believe in LeBron. I mean, Michael Jordan's great.
Michael Jordan over here. All day.
Everybody thinks Michael Jordan's greatness is what you saw on the court. No, that's just the residuals of what he did on the back end. See, while everybody was at home resting, I bet you that motherfucker was out there doing this all fucking day, all day long, and dribbling and playing defense, or Jerry Rice working hard. So when y'all see you see what they do to greatness is what you do on the back end that nobody knows about. And that's what he was saying right there. And so many of y'all guys missed the mark on this because you think women are so fucking special. They throwing you off your square. Look at this, Zach. They're sitting around thinking about women so much, they're not even thinking about themselves. They think about pussy so much, they're not working on themselves. They're thinking about pussy so much, they don't even want to change their own mindset over pussy.
So there's a quote. Trust the process and stick to it rather than adjust continuously to find a specific result, right? Yeah. Because guys are focused on a singular result instead of the process. When you focus on the process, when you focus on the work, the result will come. It's inevitable that it will come. But when you focus on the end result, you don't do the work behind the scenes to get that desired result because you're too focused on it.
I'm gonna drop some more. Guys, we got your questions, guys. Just ask your questions. We still got you. You got questions, put a queue or call in. Check this out, Zach.
Some of them wasn't playing, man.
Yeah.
He telling me this as a kid.
Now, this is him talking about his mentor. Now,
I'm gonna tell you, when you got game about yourself and you with the ism, you only gonna give that to a motherfucker. I don't care how old they are, that you think that you know that's gonna get it.
See, gentlemen, we always tell you the game is not for everybody. And this is why if you're not a student of the game and you're just sitting around wasting your time, that's why the game is going over your head. That's why a lot of you guys that bird watch realize that you really don't want to be in the game because there's no drive for self to want to be better. There's a drive to do what everyone else is doing, is sitting on their lazy asses. Now, wait, the guys that called in, I commend you, young men. You want to know why? Because Zag, unlike the majority, remember, the minority are the ones that's going to put work in. The majority is going to sit on their lazy ass. And that's why I commend those young men that called in to ask questions, because you know what you're telling myself and Zag? Hey, and look at him, 19 years old, young men that's saying, you know what? I really want to learn this motherfucking game, and I'm going to reach out, even though they might be mean to me, punch me in my chest, and chin check me. I want to know it so bad that I'm willing to call into the show and ask the question. And that's the ones that we want to we're proud of you young guys that have done this. Everybody else, everybody else, the game ain't exact. I've been saying the game ain't for everybody. It's for an elite group of people. You got it, man.
Well, because you have some guys that call in who ask very similar questions or the same type of questions, or they get into the chat and for months now, or even a year or longer, asking the same shit. What that means is the shit that we're telling them, they've never put it into practice.
Yes.
They never went out there and tried it. And the reason why they don't want to try it is because they're stuck on looking for a magical way of doing something.
Yes.
I don't want to do the work y'all telling me to do. I want something that's quicker, where I can get the end result quicker. I don't want to do no work to get it.
Yes.
I just want it to happen just because I want it. And life don't work that way.
Now, why? Now, this is deep. Here, why? Listen to this. Here's one more part from it.
If a man ain't giving a woman some real good, serious instructions, and then...
So stop right there. Can you rewind that part again? The instruction part. Listen.
No. It's even deeper than that, dog. Dog? Let me back it up. Hey, dog. You think that's deep? He gonna say something profound. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. He gonna say something really deep, and it's so deep that we gonna talk about this. It's that. Watch. I'm gonna play it again now. Well, listen what he say. Past this, watch what he say.
Real good, serious instructions.
Oh, wait. Let me start it over. Let me back it up a little bit more. Hold on, let me back it up a little bit more. Here we go.
If a man ain't giving a woman some real good, serious instructions, and then she got to believe you and actually follow suit and see, this is what separates the square from the ism.
See, okay, now listen, gentlemen. Okay, let me explain on my point of view what he's saying. See, gentlemen, any guy can try to tell a woman something. And the reason why most you get pushback is because the woman does not believe in you because you do not believe in yourself, which means is that when someone who doesn't believe in themselves tries to instruct a woman to do something, because this is where a lot of guys go wrong, Zach. A lot of guys say, well, you know what? I told her to wear an outfit and she gave me pushback, or I told her to do this, or I told her to do that, but she gave me pushback. The reasons, after I told you, dog, they don't understand. When a woman believes in you, when she believes in the movement, the thought process, and everything that you are, she's going to want to be a part of that shit. So it's not a thing of if, it's a win. Baby, okay. Baby, I didn't even finish what to say. No, you just let me know what I got to do, baby, and I'll do it. I'll do it because I believe in you. And that's where the confidence comes from. You have to believe in yourself to be able to say something to a woman to ultimately believe in you, Zach. What say you, my brother?
She has to see the vision.
Oh, man. Come on, Zach. Oh, Zach.
See, you just can't give a woman instructions just to be giving her instructions.
Love this shit.
She has to see the vision. But in order for her to see the vision of what she's being instructed to do, you have to have the foresight to create the vision first. So when you instruct her to do something, she can clearly see her role in that vision. Right. Mm-hmm. So when you give her instructions and she gleefully follows, she understands that me abiding by this instructions benefits me too.
Yes. Zach, this is why I always tell them about the game and what I not talk about as a square, where the vision has to come from, gentlemen. The vision has to come from 4 places. I always tell them, Zach. You got to know why it is you're saying what you're saying, Zach, number 1. Number 2, when a woman challenges you on your vision, you have to be able to defend that position, Zach. You can't let somebody walk all over your next thing. Number 3, Zach, stand on it. Mean this. Look, if that means I'm going to lose you, bye. If that means that you ain't going to fuck me, bye. If that means that you're going to see somebody else, bye, and be able to express it. And when you have this kind of a vision, what I'm saying, Zach, and you have a belief in yourself, every woman that you're going to talk to, they're going to feel that shit. And they're going to know that, look, this motherfucker ain't fucking around. Look, I'm going to fuck around on him, but he ain't fucking around with me. And when that happens, we rolling the fuck out, Zach. What say you, sir, before we continue?
This is why, Steve, if you're dealing with a woman, like you're dating a woman, I'm not talking about a girlfriend or an ex.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about a woman that you're casually dealing with or that you're dating.
Yes.
This is why when she dips and she goes seek greener pastures,
let her go.
But even if she comes back, she can never be a girlfriend. Why? Because she didn't believe in the vision.
Yeah.
If she would have believed in the vision, she would have stayed her ass right there. And she would have did what she needed to do to see it come to fruition. But
Right.
she got impatient. She was a non-believer. So yeah, she can come back as a fuck buddy, but she can never be elevated beyond that because you already showed me by leaving the first time, dipping off, that you didn't believe in the vision.
There you go. And that, gentlemen, that's the game of the confidence. Now, with vision, got another clip here, Zach, and we'll pause it. Comes the boundary. All right. So let's play this. Here we go.
You as a man, if you want to be masculine, you have to have a very clear understanding of what your non-negotiables are.
Stop right there. I just got to pause it right there. I just got to pause it on that, dog. Because I don't think they understand with a fucking non-negotiable. I don't think they understand that shit. See, you got it.
And I'm going to simply say this. And this is specifically when you're first dealing with women. The only thing you negotiate is the time and the day of when you're going to link up. That's the only thing up for negotiation. And what I mean by that is this. If I meet a young lady and I tell her, look, I'm free Friday night around 9 o'clock. Why don't you meet me at XYZ? And she says, Friday really doesn't work for me, but if you're free Saturday, I would love to see you. And I'm free Saturday, we can negotiate the time and the day because she has to be available for us to see each other. That's the only thing we're negotiating.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, nothing else is to be negotiated.
Zach, gentlemen, we don't just talk about gentlemen. And Zach, there are women out there that will say no. The gentlemen, okay, let's listen. I want y'all to understand that women have every fucking right to say no. And they will say no. Gentlemen, we're not, listen, everything that we're showing you, we're not saying they're going to fucking follow it. But what we're saying is whatever they follow, don't follow. We don't give a fuck because we're following what we follow. We're following our standard. We're following our program. And our program, like a computer says, it is going to be a 1 + 1 is 2, and that's it. And we ain't fucking around. Period. There is no room for negotiation. If you don't want to do it, Zach, we don't yell. We don't scream.
Nope.
Guys, you don't get mad.
Nope.
You don't ask why. You don't beg why. You don't say, what can I do to change your mind? Gentlemen, you just burn that fucking bridge, charge that shit to the game, move forward to the next town, and fuck what she's saying and what she think. It's that, and gentlemen, I know that for some of y'all think that's being mean. I didn't say anything about cussing her out, yelling at her, screaming, or manipulating. I'm saying the greatest thing a man can do is walk the fuck away because women are not used to that shit, Zach. Talk to him, man.
So this is what guys got to understand, because some guys thinking right now, but before y'all type that goofy shit in the chat, let me just tell you right now, because Steve, some of them are thinking, how can I get her to listen? How can I get her to follow my lead? How can I get her to do what I say?
Mm-hmm.
It's not about getting her to follow you. It's not about convincing her to do something.
Never.
Right. She has a right to say, yay, I'm with it, or nay, I'm not.
Yes, sir.
If she says no, it's a consequence for that.
And what's the consequence? You lose me.
Yeah, I can't fuck with you. But I'm not mad about it. It's like when a dude says the shit about the ice cream, I wouldn't have said nothing but don't even worry about it.
Oh, man.
Don't even say less. Don't even. I would have left it like that. She would have been like, why don't we go? You know what? Baby girl, don't even worry about it.
Exactly.
And not only would she had not got no ice cream that evening, but I would not have went over and gave her no dick either. She wouldn't have saw me that night.
I don't even know if I just saying sure to me is enough. Hey, dog, I don't even know if I have anything else to say to her. That you ain't going. Do I look like a short motherfucker to you? Are you serious? You gonna tell me sure? Man, fuck out it. Nah. Zach, I feel you, dog. And hey, guys, you can say something, or you can just say, all right, hey, look, it's over. That's it. It's
zero tolerance.
Zero tolerance. Hey, we gone, dog. We out this motherfucker. So let's keep going. Here we go, guys. Got a question, put a Q. Here we go.
And what I mean by this is talking to a non-negotiable or something unfaithful, non-negotiable. I'm not saying you can never forgive behavior, but you forgive the non-deal breakers. Things like she came late, things like she lost her temper. If it's constant non-negotiables that you are forgiving, you lose your masculinity.
Stop right there. No. Hold on. Lost her temper. Ladies. I understand y'all are imperfect. You have bad days at work. Your best buddy pissed you off.
Yes.
You started your cycle. I get all of that. See, Steve.
Yes, sir.
I've had situations, for instance, where I'm talking to an ex before we became ex, and I can sense that the vocals are a little too high for my liking. The tone is a little too much bass in the baritone. So, Steve, this is what I say: hey, lower your tone.
That's it.
Lower your tone. So when she said lost her temper, okay, sometimes women get upset. I don't got a problem with a woman getting upset, but as soon as the octaves start to come up, hey, lower your tone.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Lower your tone. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna be like, baby, keep your voice down. Why'd you gotta yell? Hey, lower your tone.
Fuck no.
That's it.
We have a call, 716, sir. What is your name and what's your question?
Hey, what up, guys? How you doing? This is Tevin.
Yes, sir. How can we help you, Tevin? Is it Tevin
So,
or Kevin?
Check it.
What's
that?
Is it Tevin or Kevin?
Tevin with a T.
Okay. Kevin, can you speak up into the mic a little bit so everybody can hear you, please?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good. What's your question?
So I heard on the previous caller, you guys were getting on the one dude about the woman saying sure.
Mm-hmm.
So isn't sure the same as saying yes?
No. Yes is yes. What yes is yes. Sure means I'm unsure and I'm not. Sure is like a mercy thing that women do. Sure is like, well, you know what? Well, I can spend with my girlfriends. You know what? Sure. I mean, that's how it is.
But also you got to look at it in context. So, caller, an example would be like, let's say a woman and we made a date to have sex Friday night. And she's coming over to my spot. And I call up and I say, hey, instead of coming over here, I'm going to come over there. And she said, sure, okay. I'm cool with how she put it. I'm cool.
Yes.
But if she's like, why? I mean, sure, I guess. Now we got a problem.
Now we got a problem because this sure is not.
Oh, okay. I just want to get some clarity on that.
Yes, sir. All right. Did you have another question, big guy?
No, I did. That was it.
All right, well, cool. Just remember, like Zag is saying, if she's saying sure, like in a pot, see, sure depends on her emotion behind the sure. Because she can be like, oh, yeah, sure, absolutely, sure, versus sure. See the difference?
Yeah, that attitude right there. Steve, if a woman, hold on, I got triggered. I literally got triggered the way Steve said it.
Yeah, no.
That right there would make me not want to see her just because she said it like that.
No, you see, there's two different shores. Sure, absolutely, right.
Okay.
Where there's excitement, the sure is okay. But if you get a low, I don't give a fuck tone, like, yeah, sure, I guess it's okay.
That's different then. Yeah,
right. That's the sure. We're gonna surely pick ourselves and remove ourselves, Zach.
And let me. People are gonna think that we're nitpicking, but let me tell people the deeper aspect of it. If a woman is like, sure, okay, there's glee with that. So when you see her, the interaction that you have is gonna be positive. It's gonna be upbeat. But if she's like, oh, sure, I guess. Now when you see her, there's going to be some attitude. She's going to be dragging. She's not going to be really engaged in a situation because she's still going to be thinking about her little fucking feelings and shit. And that's problematic all the way around.
Yeah, we ain't
all
doing
about
it.
The context then. Okay.
Yes, sir. But you just got to recognize the attitude behind the answer. When women are excited, I'm telling you, there's butterflies. They will count down the time. Man, Zach, I don't know how many times you go see somebody like, all right, we're going to get together on Saturday. You set it up like Monday. I'm going to come see you on Saturday, right? Tuesday. Hey, oh my God, we have so many more days. And then Wednesday, oh, I'm counting down. Oh my God, I can't wait to see my baby. Thursday, oh my God, it's almost here. I can't wait. That's what you want to hear. But if you like, we're gonna get together Saturday. She's like, okay, that's fine. Come on over. All right, we'll see. Then all week long, she's like, I mean,
and her actions, how she conducts herself when you see her is gonna reflect that.
Yeah,
like she's doing something she really don't want to do. No, I don't want that.
Exactly. Like you feel like she's doing you a favor.
Yeah, you lost your motherfucking mind.
Yeah, all that you feel like you're doing a favor. Like you'll come over, she'll give you a half hug. She'll be like, don't touch me and all that other shit. Man, we could
avoid. It's kind of like even if you tell a woman to suck your dick, and she's like, I mean, I guess I'm gonna be like, nah, you know what? No, don't suck it, because you're not gonna be enthusiastic. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be down there really getting at it. You're gonna be just licking a motherfucker like it's a Tootsie Roll. No, thank you.
Right.
Okay, brother, you got that one, big guy?
Yeah. I just needed clarity because I've had women tell me sure all the time, and I always go at things propping. So I want.
No, but how are they saying sure is the key thing?
Right.
It's how they're saying it. Sure with excitement is okay. Sure with just lull is like, no, we ain't talking. We're done. I ain't fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
All right. Well, great call, sir. We'll throw you back in. You got another question? Let us know. Okay, buddy.
All right. Thanks
again,
respect.
Guys. Great call. Great fucking call, guys. Y'all kicking ass on calls today.
Okay. I'll give them some more context, guys, just so people can really truly understand. I know it's beating a dead horse. So let's say Steve was doing a live stream by himself, and I call Steve up and I said, "Yo, man, you doing a show? Send me a link." And Steve was like, sure, I guess. What he's really saying is, I really don't want your black ass on my show, but because you're asking me and I don't want to seem like an ass, I'm gonna tell you yes, although I really don't want to say yes. So once I sense that Steve really don't want my ass on the show, he just pitying me and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, fuck your show there, nigga. I won't come. Fuck that link.
Gentlemen, that goes for anything, man. When you ask anybody anything and they give you some fucking attitude or some shit. And gentlemen, Zag, you know what bugs me more than that? It's when y'all guys have your loser ass friends around a woman that does that shit. Man, that dog, that's like scraping the chalkboard with your nails. It just really gets under my skin. I mean, Zach, I'm talking about when I don't even know the motherfucker and I can hear the fucking woman yelling at him or talking down. Man, that shit fucks me, Zach. I gotta remove myself. I'm gonna say something, man. Motherfucker, don't let that woman talk to you like that and shit. Oh, we have another call, but
all right, cool.
That's crap. Yeah, man, that's crazy. We got another call. Area code, I don't even know what state this is. 929, sir. What is your name and what's your question?
Hey, how y'all doing?
929.
My
What is
name's
your Matthew? Can you please speak up and get off your microphone, please?
Hold up. Hello, I'm 23.
Okay, Matthew. What's your question, Matthew? How can we help you?
All right, I got a serious question. I need help because I keep finding myself pleasuring myself.
Matthew, there's nothing wrong with masturbation. Women do it all the time. They do it more than us, so there's nothing wrong with it. What's your question, buddy?
Yeah, but it's causing me to, like when I go out and
Matthew, it's not the masturbation is the problem. It's the person jerking his dick is the problem and his mentality of not loving himself or caring about himself. So please understand you're on the phone with some real men.
Well, I want him to say something because he said when I go out in public. Please don't tell me you tugging your dick in public.
Am I what?
What are you doing in public?
No, I was saying like through me constantly having these urges when I go out in public.
What urge? Wait, sir, what urge do you have?
Just be horny all the time.
All right,
I'm
sir,
like horny all the time.
Sir, there's nothing wrong with being horny. It's okay.
Yeah, but other than I want him to finish what he's saying about the public shit. What are you doing in public?
Let's say I see a woman in public, right? Like this is my perception. Instead of me thinking, okay, I'm gonna go approach her, whatever, blah blah blah, I start to fantasize like on some weird pervert shit. That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean pervert shit? What, you see her naked?
Not necessarily naked, but I just automatically just be coming to a conclusion.
So caller, are you like adjusting her with your eyes then you go back home and jack off to the image? Is that what you're doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's like the visual that I have. It ain't every woman I see, but it's most of the women I see. And I've been doing it for so long since I was like a kid.
Sir,
just like engraved in my brain.
Sir, how old are you?
So I'm 23.
Okay. So when's the last time you talked to a woman?
Probably never. I really don't know.
Okay, so you live with your mother?
I live by myself.
So
I live with a roommate.
Okay, so why are you scared of women?
It's probably due to the fact that I don't have no real experience.
No, that's fine.
And then on top of
no, that's fine, young man. That's okay. We're finally getting the truth now. You have no experience, but you choose not to have experience. You know what I mean? It's a choice.
Yeah, I know that's
right.
Right, and that's I know, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. How can I see? This is the thing. I just have a real weird perception.
What's the weird? What is the perception you have that you seem that might be weird? Because it might not be weird. What is that?
It's like I just think about sex. Like I don't like when I see a woman. I don't think like
caller. Okay, this is what's going on. So I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm not asking you to make fun of you. I just need some clarification so we can move on. Are you a virgin?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what it is. Okay, so what's going on?
No, wait a second. Let me say something to you, young lady. This is a man fucking space. And in order to help this young man, we're gonna have to fucking break him down. There's a problem with y'all women running your fucking mouths thinking you know what men do. We're gonna have to break his ass down because if he stays where he's at, he's gonna be all fucked up. So do you mind us doing what men do and sit your ass on the side and listen versus try to tell us tear him down? We're gonna have to tear his fucking ass down. God damn, I can't, Zach, you know I can't stand when women come.
I know. Well, they have that mama complex, nurturing all the time and shit. And they got to understand that there's a time where the men take the boys, and then we do manly shit. You know what I'm saying? We holler at the youngins. But caller, okay. So number one, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin.
Hold on, look, man. I'm gonna tell y'all one last time. I'm gonna kick y'all ass out. Leave her the fuck alone. Stop talking to her. Leave her the fuck alone. All right, leave it the fuck alone. Now go ahead, Zach. You got it, man. Come on.
So the reason why you're having these different thoughts of sex, because your body is telling you, right? Because we're all biologically inclined to have sex, both men and women. This is why we get horny. This is why guys have wet dreams and all this type of shit. Women have them too. It's because all of us are biologically inclined to have sex. Because you started puberty a long time ago, and now here you are in your 20s, and you still haven't had sex yet. Your mind is working overtime. Your hormones and everything is working overtime because you haven't had sex, right? So you have all of these fantasies and thoughts about what you want to do, but you haven't had a chance to espouse that, right? Physically, right? So this is what I would suggest you do, right? Is on the evenings or the days you go out, especially if you're going out at places where women congregate, where you want to get at women, I would suggest that you don't masturbate that day.
Yeah.
At all.
All right, young man, I understand you're a virgin, right? Okay, now so it's okay. Okay, young man, you listening to me?
Yeah, man.
There's nothing wrong with you being a virgin at your age, okay? But what you got to do, okay, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm sure Zach can tell you, because Zach is damn near freaky as I am. No diddy, but
I'm the freakiest nigga on Real Gay No Theory. But anyway, go ahead. At least I think I am. I don't know what y'all weird niggas be doing, but go ahead.
About my freakiness up front. I'm very bad on the back end. I just don't talk about it. Anyway, but caller. All right. So now remember, caller, I was 9 years old and I couldn't get my dick hard because I was with an older chick in bed naked. Okay, I'm letting you know that, young man. So there's nothing wrong with that. All right. Okay. All right. I was just nervous, right? So what I decided to do, young man, I said, okay, I need to take a step back, and because I was in the game and learning game, and start to build up a sexual portfolio. So I had to work on my mouthpiece. I had to create my culinary school. I had to create my drug lab. I had to create ways to touch a woman using my creativity and my imagination. I had to create all these things, young man, because when the time permitted itself, I was already ready and I didn't have to get ready. Do you see what I'm saying, young man?
Right.
Listen, there's nothing, you're not a bad person for jerking off, and you're not a bad person for being a virgin, okay? I don't want, there's nothing shameful about that, okay? That's fine. But what I'm saying is that what is the time that you're spending to say that this is how I'm going to kiss a woman when it's time to kiss her? This is how I'm going to hug a woman when it's time to hug her. And perfect those moves to have them already in your portfolio to be able to grab those things. You see what I'm saying? You see it? Does that make sense? To grab all those things when the time comes. So once I had all those things down, when the time came, well, you know, my first piece of pussy, you know, you kind of just pump away because that's all you know. But then once you get all that out the way, then you start, okay, now I need to make the proper adjustments and all that other stuff. But Zach, what say you, my brother?
I don't know. When I first had sex, I was a superstar, nigga. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I can't say.
No, look. This is what I'll say. And I'm only going by how the woman was responding. I'm saying. I'm just going. But you gotta remember, Steve was a kid, right? So by the time I had sex as a teenager, I had watched so much porn and shit. And I had jacked off so much, I had dick control, so I wasn't busting quick, right? So I was able, you know, to get in there and do a little something, right? But I mean, don't get it twisted. I was a teenager. I didn't know nearly as much as I do now. But for it being my first time, she didn't know it was my first time. She didn't know it.
And then when I got older, caller. I had an African, and it's funny, my neighbor was African, and he put me on this thing called Indian God lotion. And that was back, and when he put me on that shit, I was like, whoa, hold the fuck up. Yo, there's a secret in the sauce that I can control my nuts, and I don't even have to nut. But then I started learning deeper game. So, caller, when you know what you're doing, you can fuck and get her to come, and you don't even have to nut. And you can get up and you will fuck her world up. Literally fuck her world up just by not busting a nut, dog. But that's different levels. But young man, we're saying to you is begin the process of starting to talk to women, okay? Because that's your fear, okay? Because you want to, okay, you're horny, and that's cool. I'm glad you like women. Being horny is okay. Now listen, being horny and taking something is not okay. That doesn't belong to you or without your permission. That's not good. What we're saying to you is that we want you to start believing in yourself and start the process of talking to women. Now it's okay. I have no problem. Look at her, undress her, do whatever. I mean, guys do that all the time anyway. You know why? Because guess what? You know when the guy says a woman, you have a pretty dress, you know what he's saying? I'm looking at them titties underneath that dress and that pussy, that ass. So it's not really the dress. So they're kind of doing what you're saying. So it's okay, young man. It's just we need to have control over our urges and not let those urges fuck us up. Zach, what say you, brother?
Ladies, behave yourself. I told you I'm gonna have y'all kiss and make up.
Okay. So all right, caller, we'll throw you back in. Do you have any other questions, buddy?
I was gonna say one last thing. I seen that. Well, I didn't watch the live stream. I seen the title. I think K Zagan did a live stream about what I think it was today. It was like something like why it looks unimportant. You got that in confidence.
Wait, what you say?
I agree.
Oh, yesterday. You're talking about your looks aren't important and confidence. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying. I could kind of relate to that because like when I be looking up all the stuff like about the looks max and shit, I go to the gym and all that. And it's not necessarily to put on muscle, but just to like to try to stay lean and maximize.
Yeah, tone it to tone yourself up and make sure it just stays nice and neat and packaged. Yeah, I feel you on toning yourself up. I feel you on that.
Yes, sir.
I realize that's only like one portion of it, because then it's like on the inside when you go out, it's like women are staring at you, but then inside you still don't got the confidence and shit.
No. Don't worry who's staring at you, because you're too busy staring at yourself.
Yeah, don't. Look, let me tell y'all something. Me and one of my exes, we were people watchers. So when we would go to places together, we would stare at people and just make fun of people all goddamn day. So sometimes when a woman is staring at you, it might not be why you think it is, and it might not necessarily be because you think she think you funny looking. It could be because she's looking at something that you have on. Like, damn, some whack ass shoes right there. Why them pants so tight? Right? Who knows, right? So you can't really concern yourself with women looking at you, because I look at homeless people all the time. I stare at homeless people, but I don't want them, right? So just because people look at you, you can't really concern yourself with that. What you should do, caller. Now let me ask you this question: how do you feel about casual sex encounters?
Casual sex encounters?
Casual. How do you feel about casual sex? Because you said you haven't had sex yet. How do you feel about casual sex?
I don't got no problem with it. If I'm able to put myself in that position to get casual sex, I do it.
Okay, the reason why I'm asking, because I don't like to funnel men to one thing or the other. Like, you tell me what you want, we'll speak to that. So
Right.
my thing is, so you got your own place, right?
Yeah.
So all you got to do is just tell women, like, look, you my type. You the type of girl that I fuck with. Why don't you and I get together this evening? Now, do you mind offering them dates, or are you just trying to get to the fucking? What are you trying to do?
No, I'm not taking them. No. Just straight have. Yeah.
You sure you ready for that? I mean, you got to crawl before you can walk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but man, but Zach, okay, but young man, you don't believe in yourself enough to say. I mean, Zach is right, and I got a clip on that, Zach. See, guys, everything that we tell you guys is 100% right, but the source has to believe in itself for this shit to work. If you don't believe that you are capable of saying to a woman, you know what, hey, I got an idea. Why don't we do this? Why don't we just go back to my place and fuck? Hey, listen, young man. I can do that. Zach can do it. Lacar, all the fellas can do that easily and get some pussy. But again, Zach, I'm so good at what I do. I like to play in my food. I just don't want to. I don't want it just to come to me, dog. I like to play with my food. So I just not gonna go up to a woman and say,
this is what you like to see it dripping and be like, not yet, not yet, not yet. Hey, look, I'm gonna see you later. Keep it like that for me.
Hey guys, when y'all fucking lie, guys, y'all gonna learn different things. Y'all get bored. I know that, Zach, I know it's gonna sound crazy. Y'all gonna get bored with just asking for it and them saying yes. You're gonna get. I know that sound crazy, guys. Y'all get bored with that shit. So you're gonna look for something more challenging and something more fun to do. So, but young man, but we'll throw you back in, big guy. But please understand, we appreciate you calling in. There's nothing wrong with you jerking off. Never feel bad about jerking off, okay? Women masturbate. God, women masturbate more than you can jerk off, dog. And they can knock one off whenever they
look. If you ever go to a woman's refrigerator and you see carrots and cucumbers, eggplants and squash and zucchini, you never know where that shit is.
Yeah, so dog, just remember that, okay? Okay. So,
right.
But you're good, young man. Great call. If you have another question, let us know, okay, buddy?
Corn on the cob too. They fuck with the ears. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about the corn. They gotta rip that thing you call it. They gotta do some things with that corn. But anyway, guys.
Bruh.
Yes, I'm a Zach. I'm a cucumber. I don't go with corns. I don't mind carrots, but I'm cucumber. I like to go to the store and let her pick out a cucumber and hey, Zach. I know it doesn't sound bad, Zach, but after it's over, clean that motherfucker off, chop it up, put it in her salad, and make her eat it. But I'm sorry. Anyway, let me continue. Zach, come on. Hold on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Zach, you know they'll do that shit. Zach, fucking. See, Zach, I didn't want to go there.
Hey, look. Hey, that gives a whole new meaning to ranch dipping sauce and shit. You know what I'm saying?
after it's over with, clean that shit off.
Oh man.
Outside, shop that
You know what I like when I go to a grocery store and I see a woman like holding cucumbers and kind of picking them up and squeezing them and looking at them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll my cart right over there.
Let
and
me
that
go.
little conversation we having about them cucumbers gets very interesting. But go ahead.
Lines are open, and if y'all want to call it, have a question, put a queue. Let me keep going. God damn it. Hold on. Here we go, man.
And the bigger thing to remember is you become miserable. You become a man full of hate and resentment and anger and hostility. So you're forgiving her for breaking all your boundaries and your non-negotiables, but you don't even like her anymore. She might ask you to stay if she's using you, but really what she's thinking is, well, if it makes you that miserable, no one's begging you to stay.
All right, now hold on. Now we're gonna get to the okay. Let's skip through this. Now this is gonna be deep. It's Andre. Dre got some stuff on confidence, so I'm gonna let him and Zach pause it when you want to hear something. Here we go. I'm press the button on this. Check this out.
And let me tell you the greatest attraction. The greatest attraction is confidence. If you're confident, you can darn near say anything to a woman.
Gentlemen, the difference between being creepy and being sexual is how you feel. Because let me tell you, remember, Zach, we used to pull women easily, right? So we would always challenge ourselves by playing what I call the rejection game. So it was like, you know what? This is the rule of the game. We're going to go in the bar in the club, and whoever gets rejected the most wins, and everybody's got to pay for his IHOP, or because we always hit like IHOP or Denny's afterwards. And then from that point, when we get the phone calls that, you know, the women are home and they're ready to fuck, we break camp. You know what I mean? So we always leave the club or bar, go to IHOP or Denny's, eat some kibbles and shit, sit back and relax and get the call up. You know, I'm home now. I just cleaned up. Come on through, da-da-da-da. So
yeah,
we went now. Look how hard it is, Zach. Trying to get a woman rejected by, hey, you know what? How you doing? You know what I think we should do? I think you and I should get out here and let me go home and fuck the shit out of you. Now watch this, Zach. Now I say to her, she'll laugh at me and think it's funny. Oh my God, you're crazy. Stop. And you're like, fuck. I mean, what can I say to a woman to make her reject me? Because she can feel the confidence in me versus a guy who doesn't have confidence. Like, well, let's go back to my place and fuck. And then she'll be like, oh, you creepy motherfucker, get the fuck away from me. Confidence is the key, because whatever you say, they can feel that shit. Zach, what say you on that, my brother?
And I don't know this to be a fact. This is just my opinion. And women, they can respond, with it. But I think women can tell the difference between a guy who doesn't know his way around the pussy, and who is just saying shit.
Yes.
Versus a guy, when he says it, she knows he's the type of guy that get pussy.
Oh yeah.
So she knows that this ain't new to him. This is why he's so comfortable saying it. Steve, I would walk up to chicks, I would introduce myself. And I would lean and whisper in their ear, I want you. And just back up and look at me. It's like, I want you. That's it.
That's it.
I didn't say nothing about sex. I just said, I want you.
Hey, Zach, you know when I say that to a woman, you know what they'll say? They'll do one of two things. They'll laugh a little bit and say, listen, hey, look, I'm with my girlfriends right now, or I'm doing something, but you know what? Just holler at me later. Let's talk. All right. Guys, you're not going to get them all, but there's nothing wrong with this. But I want to play this, Zach, because it connects. We got a few questions. We'll grab your question after this. But check this out, Zach. Listen to this. Listen.
And she'll like it. But you have to be confident. You can look at a woman and you can look at her in her eyes and you could say, "You're a pretty sexy motherfucker." And if you're confident, she's not going to be offended by that.
Even Steve, and here's the funny part. Even if a woman don't want to fuck you, she won't be offended by it.
That's the key. She won't be offended.
Even if she's not attracted to you sexually, she won't be offended by that.
Oh man, they'll be like this. Like, okay, so Zach, when I was like 21, I see these older women and shit like that, and I talk that shit to them. They'd be like, "Oh my God, young man, thank you for the compliment, but I'm sorry I can't. But you know what? Thank you so much. You really made my day." I'm serious. That's how that shit,
bro. I had a chick one time. I told her, I said, "Girl, you just don't know. I will fuck this shit out you. I'll have you speak in the foreign language you didn't know you can speak."
Hold on.
And
time out. Time out.
No, you can't.
Time out. Please, this is not the red pill.
No, you can't.
Not the manosphere. You cannot catch a case. Now, we will tell people, don't do this at your job, dumb fuck. But
or don't do this while a woman is working at her job and you're a customer.
Yeah, don't harass them. So the fact that you're saying you can catch a case, guys, welcome. Can everybody please welcome the red pill and manosphere guy into the room of men? Can y'all all say, "What's up, chump"? Everybody just greet him. Greet this chump right here. That's what we need to start doing. When we need to have a jingle when manosphere guys come in here. Why don't we give him a warm greeting, all my men, the men in this room? Tell him, "What's up, chump?" Just welcome his bitch ass in the room, because it's only bitches like this that think this way, Zard. Man.
But you know what, Steve? He can never point to actual situations where people got arrested for saying that type of shit.
Exactly,
because it don't exist. See, this is what guys gotta understand. Let me break something down to y'all about harassment or even sexual harassment. It's only harassment when you continue. If you say something sexual to a woman and she tells you thanks but no thanks, and you continue to try and get sexual with her, now it's harassment. But you just saying, "So I'll fuck the shit out you," that's not harassment. Okay. Now let me say this, Steve. I've had a woman tell me when I told her that, she said, "I'm sure there's women out there that would love to hear that, but I'm not really interested." And that was it. She didn't curse at me, yell at me, trip, act a fool. She didn't do none of that shit.
Oh, exactly. I've had women that said the same thing, and I said, "Well, look," and again, tell her what to do. "All right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and give you my number. And if ever you change your mind, if ever you want to laugh, smile, blush, or have a good time, you know where to find me. Have a nice day." And Zach, they'll take the number. Now, gentlemen, this is not like a episode of a 30-minute program. Some will call that day, very few. Some will call that week. Sometimes we'll get a call from the woman that borrowed her purse in which my number was left in there. We'll get a call from them sometime. Sometimes they'll call in a few months where they'll say, "You remember me?" And I don't play that "you remember me" type bullshit. But gentlemen, every woman moves on her own time. All I'm doing, and what Zach would do as well, is just giving her the opportunity, because she's going to remember that moment. She's going to remember that, because you know what, Zach, when you fuck them later on, you know what they tell why they remember you? Because you know what? My man doesn't even talk to me that way. My boyfriend doesn't talk to me that way. My husband didn't talk to me about that way. I never had a man talk to me that way. What you did is you really made me feel good, because I'm down right now. I just, my man doesn't make me feel anything. And when you said that to me, you made me feel so sexy. And
it's really verbal foreplay, Steve.
God, dog, come on.
It's verbal. This is what it's verbal foreplay.
Yes.
So let me illustrate a little bit more what I mean by that. Okay. For any guy that's ever done this, if you've ever been having sex with a woman and you start talking dirty to her or whispering dirty shit in her ear, she gets wetter. You can literally feel it secrete. You can feel it get wetter. She's getting more turned on by what she's hearing.
Yes.
She's Steve, my ex-wife, right? When we were in a relationship, because we had talked about being married. We talked about it. We was fucking. And I was telling them, "I bet you can't wait to be my wife." Bro, she was getting wet to that shit, bro. I was like, "I bet you can't wait to wake up to this dick every morning." Yeah, you can't wait. Yeah, she was getting turned on by that shit.
Oh man, Zach.
I'm just saying.
Nah, man. What I'm saying is that I love it when they say that to you. You making me wet. That made me wet. And Zach, what I love the most is that, and what we're trying to say, y'all guys out here, for all you guys out here, at the end of the day, that women love hearing compliments from real men, because real men don't do that kind of shit all day. It's a person's gonna say something to her, but again, Zach, how many times, Zach, you have somebody want to have a talk with you? You know, especially in college, guys, a lot of talks in high school. You know, it's like, you know, I know you have a reputation and you're like this guy that's fucking around with a lot of women, but can I ask you a question? Like, can we talk for a second? And I'm like, all right, let's go talk. And they'll say, well, you know, why don't you talk to me? I mean, why don't you ever like try to hit on me? And, you know, is there something wrong? No, look. Exact. It's that I haven't hit on you yet. It just ain't time yet. Look. I'm going to get around. Look, I'll tell them straight up. I'm going to get around to you. It's just that it ain't our time yet. Don't worry. You're going to have our, and Zach, they love that shit because they're not used to someone that's so fucking arrogant. And you see what I'm saying, Zach? They always ask you, why don't you talk to me? Man.
When I was in the military, there was this one chick. You know what I'm saying? She had a nerdy disposition, but she was a pretty chick.
Yes.
And she used to ask me the same thing because I had a little reputation. And she would be like, because I used to always talk to her and flirt with her. Not flirt with her sexually, but kind of playfully. And she used to always ask, why am I hearing all these stories about you having sex with all these women, but you ain't never tried to have sex with me? Mm-hmm. And I told her, I said, not yet. The same thing. I can relate to what you just said. I said, not yet. She's like, what do you mean? I said, look. Me and you, we cool, we straight. But right now ain't the time. Not yet. Right? And I just, to me, it's kind of like when you know something can happen, but it's like, I want it to be a certain way, and it ain't there yet. Zach, it ain't how I want it to be yet.
Zach, you know I have Zach, you know I always have my my dinner chick, my lunch chick, my breakfast chick, and I always had the one where I have my relaxed chick. My relaxed chick is the one that I would just go over there, kick back, she'll cook something. And Zach, I'm not even fucking her. I'm just giving her some of my time. I'm just sitting back, chilling, playing my games, whatever. You know, just like you want to, sometimes you just don't want to be in your apartment. You just want to sit back, kick back.
You feel like getting out and being in some type of environment and look at somebody else's four walls instead of your own and shit.
So one of the chicks decides to just kiss me. And why is that? Wait, whoa, what are we doing? Why, wait. And why'd you do that? See, y'all guys, if a woman kisses you, y'all be like, oh, let me take this off. Oh, shit, let's get, no. Whoa, what are we doing here? Whoa. Well, she's like, well, I thought that was what you, whoa, no. Look, in due time, look. We cool. Everything's cool. We don't have to rush this. When it's time for you to get this dick, you'll get it, but we don't have to rush this. And gentlemen, that's see, you have to have enough confidence to say no to pussy. You have to have enough confidence to say, you know what? Look. And the reason, Zach, sometimes I say we're not there yet, because guys, y'all understand how we'll fuck them up emotionally. When you can recognize a woman is not emotionally stable enough to fuck with you, guys, this is how deep the game is. Third eye, like Zach was talking about before. That's why you don't rush it. Because look, I'm not out to hurt her or nothing like that. And they want it so bad, they get mad and upset, but sometimes they got to realize that we know now is not the time. You know what? You don't have to kiss on me. Go ahead, Zach. You got that.
I'm going to tell you what, the military chick, I'm going to tell you why, the main reason why I didn't fuck her, because I could tell that she was a little green.
Yes.
That she ain't really been slutted out yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I knew I didn't look at her as the girlfriend type.
Yes.
Because I wasn't even trying to do no girlfriend shit at that time. So I needed her to get some dirt on her from somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
I needed somebody else to kind of muddy her up a little bit and get her out of that fantasy way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because if she would have fucked with me, she it wouldn't have been right for her at that time.
The problem, gentlemen, I say for all you guys, here's the problem. So in junior high and high school, because I'm a geek. I'm not a nerd. I'm not smart. You know, nerds are smart. Nerds run the world. I'm not a smart. I'm not a nerd. I'm a geek. So I was okay in school, right? But I needed help sometimes. And sometimes I would have to do like not study hall, but you know, they say, you know, why don't you come to my place and we can study or something like that. You know, you can come
like a tutor type of shit.
Yeah, you know, I help you. And it's straight innocent. It's straight innocent, straight fucking innocent. But Zach, I tell you, from junior high to high school to even just going over a woman's house and just chilling, just to chill because you can. They fucking love the interaction. It's like they get goofy, fun, exciting, innovating. They get all these things, and they're sexually get drawn into. Okay, wait. Let me stop that. I won't say sex because I don't want y'all guys to think they're trying. We're gonna get pussy from all these women. They're going to want to flirt. Okay, there you go. Let's say that they will flirt with you. And they would throw little things at you, flirt with you, want to throw pillows at you, water at you, jump on you, wrestle with you, and all this other stuff to get in a position to just start kissing you. And then it's like, then here comes the question, Zach. Why have you done this before? What you know, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? And dog, that's what we're talking about, the confidence, Jag. But what say you before we continue with that?
This is why I always say when you're in the physical presence of a woman who is sexually attracted to you, it's hard for women not to give it away. Especially when you are in an environment like a hotel room, someone's house, or even in a car. Right? When you are around a woman, especially if you are around her for an extended period of time, this is why when guys be going out on all these 2 or 3 dates, and we'll be asking, you know, you had sex yet? You know, have you at least, you know, made out with the chick? Anything? And then when they say no, then we ask them, you know, has the chick touched you? Has she told you she wanted to be touched by you? Like, I don't understand why guys can't see that when you are in the physical presence of a woman who's feeling you sexually and she wants to have sex with you, women will give it away. They'll do something. And Steve, to your point, what they might do is throw something at you, pillow fight with you, or like, let's say you're sitting on the couch. They might sit on the couch and they may bump you with their shoulder like this.
Put on you.
Why are you so quiet? Why are you so quiet with the shoulder? Why are you so quiet? Come on, man. And all that's doing, because they want to get some touchy, they want to get some feel shit going on, and they're trying to get you to jumpstart the shit.
And Zach, I know, guys, I know this sounds crazy, but sometimes we're the ones. Zach, listen, guys, listen. I know it's gonna sound crazy. I know y'all hear from women, but sometimes we say to them, "We shouldn't do this right now." We say that to them. We shouldn't. And they'll be like, "Why not? I want it. I want you. Why? No, now's not the right time. We shouldn't. Look, I came over here to do whatever X, Y, Z. I didn't come over here. See, this is why we get it, guys. Because Zach, we don't go over there with intentions of fucking. Listen. I go over there with intentions of just being me, chilling the fuck out, and having to, just doing what I do. I don't ever think Zach. Now, Zach, I'm prepared. If it's time to go down, it goes down. But I don't go with the intentions of fucking. I go with the intentions of giving her a display of me and why she should fuck with me. What say you, Zach, before we play a little bit more, Dre?
No, I had a situation where, and I talked about this, I don't want to get too long-winded with it, but I had a situation where I had set up a date with a young lady. We hadn't had sex yet. And this is the one where I said that I guess she had started her period or whatever, but yes. She was already en route, and she said, I can't stay, but I just want to see you real quick, but I got to go because I started my cycle, and I got to go, take care of that. So she hopped out real quick, gave me a little hug, and then she rolled on out, and she told me, look, I want to make it up to you. I'll call you in a couple of days and let you know what I have in mind. Yes. So boom, a couple of days later, she hit me up. She was basically offering to cook dinner at her place. So I go to her place. You know, she's wearing regular shit, a little dress or whatever. So this is what she do, Steve. Now, to your point, I wasn't even thinking about sex because I already knew she was sexually attracted to me. I already knew that we were attracted to each other sexually. So I didn't need to say anything about it. So while we're there, she goes to the back room and she changes into some night clothes type shit, some hot pants and a little nightie or whatever the fuck she had on, some tight shit with no bra, no panties, right? So when she changed and came back out in the living room and that, I looked up, Steve, and I'm like, it's about to go down, right? So this is what she wanted. So this is what she said. She said, I want to play this game. I'm like, you want to play? Okay, what game you want to play? And then she started talking about, what do I get if I win? And I said, what do you want? And she was like, no, you tell me what I get if I win. So at that point, Steve, the handwriting is on the wall. But even that little back and forth banter where nobody mentioned the word sex or fucking,
yes,
but the sexual tension is obvious. But go ahead, Phil.
Absolutely. So let's play this clip, dog. This is deep. Here we go. Let's play a little more. Here we go. We got to pause it on this one. Here we go.
It's the way you say it. The believability. Are you believable when you speak to a woman? Does she believe you?
I just want to point something out. Dre is a cold motherfucker in game recognized game. Let me explain to people,
man, cold.
What's happening.
Cold, man. Cold.
When Dre, because Dre does a lot of videos talking about manhood and things of that nature. Right now, because he's strictly talking about dealing with women, his voice is lower.
Not the tonality.
He changed his tonality for a specific message.
Right.
He lowered it because normally he's hype, he's rah with it, which is cool too, but it's needed. See, when you're trying to convey certain messages, there's a tonality that you need to speak in to really get your point across. So he understands when I'm talking about certain topics, I need to bring it here.
Oh yeah, you bring it down, especially when you talk to, hey, what's up, girl? What's up?
Yeah, when you talking that shit, yeah, you gotta
that shit, yeah. You know about between 12 and 2. Gentlemen, 12 and 2 is when you really got to hey, gentlemen, between 12 and 2. That's what I say, the playing with your pussy. Sometimes it might be 11:30, around 11 if they got to go to work or something like that. So between, I would say 11 and 2, that window right there is when you should not be talking. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Gloria? I mean, how you doing? What's going on with your day and all this stuff? No. It's that time. You got to go in your studio and you got to bring that bitch down a little bit. You got to bring that tone down a little bit. And you got to like, hey, look, what's up? What's going on? You got to talk that shit to her. They love that shit. Here we go. More Dre. Here we go. Guys got a question. Put a Q. Lines are open. Here we go.
Can she feel it? Or is it something that you have heard from somebody that is a A, B, C? You do A, B, and C, and you'll get D. This is organic.
Oh, God. All right. Third eye, dog. Okay, gentlemen. See, what is organic to me, Zach, that these gentlemen don't know is because I make it about my dick. I'm just talking for me, gentlemen. So the reason why it will always come off organic and it will always carry weight, Zach, is because I don't do it for the pussy. Anything I do is for my dick. I don't do a motherfucking thing. I don't talk to women for pussy. I don't run behind women for pussy. I don't take women out or spend time with them for pussy. No, I need them to feel me. Zach, I need them to see me for what I'm not what I am, Zach. Why? Let me say, I want her to see me for what I'm not. Gentlemen, remember, if she sees you for what you are, then you're like every fucking body else. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all are like a cookie cutter. I will want to see me for what I am. I want to see for something that she has never recognized, and they don't recognize authenticity. Go ahead. And we'll get your question as well. We got your question. Go ahead, Zach. We'll get your question.
No, like the power of words. Even when here's the thing. This is why the difference between speaking in a passive tone versus an assertive tone is so prominent. the power of words. We can essentially say the same thing, but somebody says it passively. The other person says it more assertively with passion and conviction. It can touch people differently. So he's basically saying when you talk to women and you speak it with confidence, you speak it with decisiveness, you speak it with conviction, transparency, and you speak it assertively, it captures a woman differently. It just, because here's the thing, again, confidence is a feeling that kind of emanates from you, where people can feel it. They can see it in your body language, they can hear it in what you speak, but they can feel the confidence. The whole BDE or big dick energy. When women say that, oh, you got big dick energy, it's they can feel your confidence reverberating. You know what I'm saying? Based on how you show up, your presentation, just everything about you. They can feel it and see it. And that makes a difference in your conversation.
Guys, got a question? Please put a Q. I'm gonna grab something. Okay, I like this one. We're gonna go back to your other questions. He says, doesn't looks open the door to door to show your personality? Okay, sir. Personality is an internal thing, young man. Personality is not external. It will never be external. What you're showing her is that you don't believe in yourself when you try to make it external. So in your mind, see guys, where you guys go wrong, I don't understand this. Number one, if a woman wants to fuck you, she's going to fuck you regardless. It doesn't matter. If she wants to fuck you guys, you don't have to do anything. They will show you that they want to fuck you. Now, with that being said, every woman has a thing that they like in somebody, but they're not used to a man who's all things, okay? So for you, young man, what you're doing wrong is that you're trying to read the mind of a woman, and this is where you're fucking up. Zag and I will tell you, I don't give a fuck what she think. I don't care. Hey, I don't care if she wants somebody 7 foot tall or 5'2". I don't care if she wants a thin guy, a guy with muscles, a chubby guy. I don't give a fuck if she wants a guy 50 years old, 70 years old, or 20 years old. I don't give a fuck, because guess what? That's her reality. That shit has nothing to do with me. I know when I present myself to her, I can pray, Zach, I tell you that. And I know for you, she's never met me before. Because I'm going to move mountains in her mind by how fucking arrogant I am, how I'm going to talk to her. I'm not going to beat around the bush, stutter my words, ask a bunch of boring questions. Zach, what say you to this question, big guy?
See, this is why I say guys have a remedial understanding of attraction. He keeps looking at attraction from his man mind, right? Guys, I need guys to understand something. The fundamental difference between men and women and how we view attraction. Now, I'm not saying that women don't look at men that are pleasing to the eye. I'm not saying that. But the fundamental way that we view attraction between men and women is you guys are attracted to women and want to fuck strictly based on how they look. Strictly. Like you see a woman, she look good to you, I'll fuck her. Right? For women, it's not always that simple, right? They can see a man and they can say, now women can be seduced by a man's look. Don't get it twisted. But I guarantee you, if you ask any woman, the majority of the men she's had sex with in her life was mainly based off of how he behaved and how he conducted himself when they interacted, whether he was fine, cute, or okay looking. Now, here's the thing. He's saying doesn't looks open the door. No, women will talk to anybody. You don't have to be a good-looking guy to have a conversation with a woman. Women will talk to anybody. As long as you are an entertaining conversationalist, or you're making a woman laugh, or you're giving a woman attention, women will talk to anybody. So this notion that you have to be good-looking and being good-looking opens the door, that's some silly red pill shit. That's not true. Women will talk to anybody.
Yeah, and it's if anything is sad, it's sad how you guys don't believe in yourself. It is sad that you expect so much of a woman and you don't have anything for yourself. And it's crazy to me how you can't. Well, how is it that you don't look at yourself as the prize, but yet you want to come up with this excuse why you can't get a woman versus being honest with yourself and saying that I'm the problem, I'm the issue. But wait, let's get to some of these questions before we get to Dre. Let's get to Skulls and we'll go to a few of you guys out here. Zach, let's get to his. And then we got D, then we got TV, then we got this guy, then ST. So we'll get y'all questions right now. Guys, got a question, please put a Q. Zach, let's get to this question right here real quick.
So he says, how do I get myself to love myself even more where it doesn't even bother me to go out of my way for anyone? So first of all, you have to ask yourself, right? Because if you don't love yourself, I guarantee you suffer from the affliction of low self-esteem, you're insecure about some things, and you lack self-assuredness. Only you know why. We don't know why you have low self-esteem, why you're not a confident man. We don't know why. You know why. So you have to go on a journey of self-discovery and ask yourself, why do you not love yourself? Why do you not value or respect yourself? Once you can answer these things, then you can chart a course for actually not being a slave to your weak-ass thoughts and actually loving yourself and not being concerned with the acceptance of others or the love of others or validations from others. And that's what it is. You're seeking these things from other people, right? And the problem with some of you guys, and women will get to this too, but we're talking about you guys, a lot of you guys, you derive your self-esteem from what other people think about you.
Yes. All right. So this guy right here, he says, how long have you guys been good with women? No, I can tell you never. I've never been good with women. I don't know what the fuck. I've been good with me. What do you mean good with women? Why do we always want to place women above ourselves and think we have to be good for them? Why can't you be good for yourself and let them work for your dick? Zach, you see, like Miles said, language exposes. A lot of these guys have been spoon-fed that you have to be good with women. I'm not good. Zach, what the fuck does it even mean be good with women?
So, you know what, Steve? I understand people. You know why I understand people, Steve? Because I understand myself. So I understand people, right? Yes. So that doesn't mean that I know everybody and I'm perfect, but I know how to read people though, right? Yes. I understand people because I understand myself.
Yes, sir.
So it's not about being good with women. I'm good at handling myself. I'm good at handling my emotions. I'm good at handling my choices and my decision making.
Just ask him, man. Zach, just ask. Okay, Zach, just ask. Just ask your question or call in, sir. It's free. All right, let's get to the next question here. This guy says, is that because he doesn't trust and believe in himself?
I would say, I don't know what you're asking, but I would say a lot of guys don't trust and believe in themselves. A lot of guys don't. Steve, I saw a comment underneath an Instagram clip where a guy said, I was okay with women, but once I got a Maserati, I was better. And this is how guys trick themselves. I'm going to tell you how you trick yourself. And that's called conditional confidence, where you think something outside of you is the thing that you need for you to feel better and more secure within yourself. So what happens is when guys get some money or they get nicer looking clothes or a nicer looking crib or a nicer looking car or whatever it is, what really happens is they speak to women differently than they did before. And that is what's getting them the women. It's not the fucking car. It's not the clothes. It's that they have this newfound fake ass manufactured conditional confidence where now they feel more emboldened to talk to women in different ways than they did before. But they fooled themselves and tricked themselves to believing it's the car, it's the clothes. I I just want to know in history, women. I need y'all to be honest. Steve, I got to ask women a question. Women, can y'all please be honest? Have y'all ever saw a nice car and your pussy got wet? And you said, that car is so nice, I'm dripping. I don't know who's in it, but whatever guy gets out of it is getting his pussy. Has that ever happened? In the history of mankind, has that ever happened where a chick saw a nice car and instantly wanted to fuck the guy inside just because of the car?
Zach, do you know how many motherfucking, especially high school, because we couldn't get no room or anything like that.
She said, hell yeah. Jazzy, call up. I want to hear this. Call up. I got to hear it. Call up.
How many busted down cars that we fucked in?
Call up.
Do you know, Zach, how many busted down cars that we fucked in? Women don't care about you guys. Again, remember, there is a reality that they're feeding you guys, and it's not going to help you. He says, what do you do when you already talk to a woman, but you come in contact again before leaving the wait, what?
Okay, you come into contact and you say, all right, girl, hey, hit me up, all right?
Just
That's
smile.
it.
Yeah, just smile and keep it moving. You're putting way too much in. I think this is Jazz calling in. Jazz, is this you calling in?
Hi.
What's going on, Jerry? What you got, babe? What's up?
Nothing. Zach, what you want me to call in for again?
No, because didn't you say your pussy got wet when you saw a nice car?
You see that, guys?
Yeah.
She's instructed to call in. She calls the fuck in. Wait, I'm sorry, Zach.
So can you walk us through the scenario where your coochie
I
was
just seen the gentleman pull up in a nice little Maserati.
No. I'm talking about the car itself before you even saw the guy.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Seeing the Maserati pull up, it was a nice little color, red. Because red's like my third favorite color. So,
Okay.
in the car, he person pulled up. I told my friend, because I was out with my girlfriends for lunch, and I told my girlfriends, I said, whoever gets out of that car, I swear on my life, I'm gonna go try to flirt with him, give him my number, and we'll just fuck. I'll just take a nice car ride and we'll do what we do.
Go ahead, Steve. I know you want to say something.
No, I know. That's your question you had with her.
Okay. So your pussy got wet then?
Yeah.
It got wet after you saw the guy or when you saw the car?
I was like 22, 23.
It's cool. No judgment. So no, your pussy got wet when you saw the car or when you saw the guy?
The car.
Okay, all right, fair enough. There you go.
I mean, same way that guys would get turned on by women having, nice car.
No.
Some guys would.
I could care less.
It's not you.
Steve, has your dick ever got hard when you saw a nice car with a chick in it?
Man, fuck no, man.
I'm just saying. Oh, hey, but you know what, Jazz? I'm glad you told that story because, hey, look, you're a woman. I'm not. So, who am I to say?
But I take the bus. Hey, I would take. I take buses. I couldn't afford gas. I mean, I was living like not really like great, but I would take a bus. And the cool Zag is fucked up that the women would borrow the guy's car to come pick me up. And
bro, all the time, bro. I'm leaning in the seat back, all his shit. The steering wheel is changed. I lowered the steering wheel. I done changed the motherfucker's radio. You know how they have preset buttons? I done fucked up his presets and changed it to my own stations and shit. So so Jazz, real quick. So now,
fuck.
Does your pussy still get wet when you see nice cars?
No.
So what would you say was the difference between?
Don't really care too much.
Okay, hey, who's talking? I heard somebody talking. Is somebody else on the phone?
No, it's you and Jazz. It's y'all two.
Okay. So what was the difference between your 22-year-old self and your older self?
And my 38-year-old self? Just time and realizing that it ain't worth getting all excited over a car anymore. I was
Okay.
22. I mean, I was 22. I was living California life. And,
No, see, and the reason why I asked, right?
It was just like a little phase. Like, it was just like that was that one person, and that was it. Like, it wasn't like I had a whole string of people, but
No.
I just seen it, and I just seen like one red car, and was just like, oh, that's a nice red car, you know.
That's okay, and the reason why I'm asking, Jazz, because I don't want guys thinking, see, I'm gonna go out and get a nice car so a chick pussy can get wet, and I can get some pussy too, and then they're gonna realize they dick's still gonna be dry.
That's the same way that it would work before. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, now, no.
But see, and here's the thing, and let me say this real quick, and this is what guys got to understand: when women are younger, you being handsome or fine carries a little more weight because women are very into looks. They're very into nice cars. Oh, he got the nice Mustang GT, make all the noise. Yeah, a lot of that shit means more to young chicks. But as Jazz says, when women get older, there's a lot of other things that come into play when dealing with a man and shit. So I just want to point that out.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's more so now. It's like I see a car and I'm just like, oh, it's a nice car, you know. Well, maintenance is probably expensive as hell now, but you know.
Yeah. So you're saying that other things get you wet instead of a car now? Is that what you're saying? What you're telling us?
Here you go.
There I go.
No, not a lot of things can get me wet. Like
Not a lot of things, but you know, some things.
some things.
Some things. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for calling up.
All right.
Thank you for the call, Jazz.
All right, Steve.
Don't look at me. we're just running the show here. All right.
Man.
So, all right, Jazz. Thank you for the call, baby girl. Thank you. So,
good night.
So ST has the question: what is the difference between confidence and courage, Zach?
The difference between confidence and courage? Well, it takes confidence to be courageous. And I would say that courageous people are confident. Because you got to think about it like this, right? It takes a confident man to go out into the world and present his most authentic self. It says some men have a nice car, but live with that. See, Kim, leave that. Let me transition to that. And what Kim just said,
yes,
this is what women will notice. Once women have dealt with enough men who are handsome guys, they dress real nice, they got on the jewelry, they got nice cars. Once they deal with these guys, they realize a lot of these guys are perpetrating a fraud, meaning all of their money is spent on their exterior. They spend a lot of money on their clothes, jewelry, and cars to impress women, but their lives aren't put together. And women will see that, right? So as women get older and they deal with more and more men who are doing that, they realize a lot of these guys really are losers with nice shit.
Absolutely. Gentlemen, if you have a question, press Q. Put a Q in there. Guys, lines are open. Let's get back to Dre and what he was saying in this game about confidence. Here we go.
Every woman's not the same. You can't deal with every woman the same. You have to be organic. And the way you are organic is confidence, self-confidence. You've got to believe in you. So many guys are worried about rejection. I never worry about rejection. Some of you have heard some of the videos I put up. Because your focus is, what if she says no? You know.
Well, what if she said, I don't, Zach, what if she said, hey, Zach, I guess I'm just weird. I have more problems with her saying yes than no. And the reason why I have a problem with her is saying yes and no.
It's getting crowded.
Well, it's because I'm so fucking arrogant that I bet on me. My gambling addiction. I bet myself on what I can do and how fast I can pull her. And I always lose when I win. Listen, I always lose. And that's where I got the problem. When I win, I lose. And I got a problem with that because I always set myself up to lose because I challenge. Guys, see, I guess our minds work different than y'all because y'all worry about her saying no. I don't care about the no. I give more fuck about the yes because I know, Zach, I could have done better. There's something I could have said. There was a move I could have made, and I could have sped that shit up. So I'm not satisfied with the yeses. I don't give a fuck about the no's, but Zag, what say you on what Dre's saying, buddy?
I don't really look at it as rejection like the typical guy looks at it.
Yes.
Because here's the thing, and I always say this: if you're dealing with a woman and you know for a fact that she is sexually attracted to you, she wants you, and then you say and or do something to fuck it up, or she's no longer interested, then you can say, damn, fuck that one up. But if you're dealing with a woman you just met and you don't know what's up with her, and she's just uninterested in what you have to say or what it is you want to do, you can't really look at yourself and say, damn, I fucked up. She's just not interested. And it's her right to not be interested. The reason or the reasons why she may be uninterested is none of your business, and it's none of your concern. So you shouldn't leave that interaction, right? And I told this to one of my clients, where you're blaming yourself, right? Where you're like, man, I fucked. No, she's not interested. It's okay. She has a right to say no.
All right, here we go, Dre. Here we go.
The way I think is that's all she could say. You are focusing on her saying no, and I'm thinking that's all she could say is no. Just remember that. That's all she could say is no.
That's it. At the end of the day, that's all she can say. Let's see here. Jeff has a question. He says, what would be ways that you can last longer in bed? There's a lot of ways you can last longer in bed. So.
I got one for you. Okay, real quick. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you something that I used to do, right? And I'm not saying that this is going to work for you. This is something that I used to do. So if I was having sex with a chick for the first time, I would masturbate before she came over, right? And the reason why is because I'm just getting that out the way. So I know when we have sex, I'm not worried about it, right? I already got it out the way because I know when I nut, it's gonna take a long time for the second one, right? So, boom, so I'm good to go, right? Another thing that you might want to consider is whatever your favorite sexual positions are, don't start off having sex in your favorite positions. If she has favorite sexual positions that aren't yours, start off with those positions. So at least she get hers. And then you can transition to your favorite sexual positions when you're ready to finish up.
Yes, I agree. I'm locking in Alex. I see Alexander. We got your question. Hold on, let's keep going. We'll get yours question. Should I ask a woman body count that I'm interested in?
I hate it here, Steve.
I know.
I'm still looking for that spaceship to get the fuck off this rock.
I apologize. It's all my fault. You know, I take accountability. I know we were supposed to go to that orgy on the planet of but I took a left turn and ended here and lost the flux capacitor. So we're stuck. I got to figure it out, buddy. But I apologize. I'll move on to the next question. How can understanding yourself help you understand people better?
Oh my God. Okay, guys. Steve, one of the things I tell young men is every man should get his own place. Get out of your parents' house. It's okay to have a roommate at first when you're young. You're understanding how to pay bills and balance your finances. But I think every young man should live by himself for at least 3 straight years. By yourself. No roommates, no woman, nobody helping you pay bills, you by yourself. And the reason why you need to do that is because you need to know what it feels like to have solitude, right? So you can actually learn. You learn a lot about yourself being by yourself, right? It's not about being lonely. Being alone doesn't mean you're lonely. right? So you have a better understanding of who you are. So now there's a method to my madness. If you live by yourself for at least 3 years, and when you are dealing with women, you're going to realize that your peace and tranquility is very, very important to you because you're used to having it. So you're going to be a lot pickier about who you allow in your space because you don't want them to disrupt these things. So you're going to have a very innate understanding about who you are. So when you invite other people into your space and you establish boundaries and parameters for them to conduct themselves that's suitable for how you live your life, you're going to have a better understanding as to how those people are, depending on whether or not they respect your boundaries or disrespect your boundaries.
Yeah, I always try to warn you guys. It's not what it's cracked up to be. You know, Zach, I've always was told it was like for many of you guys to give you the best analogy. Think about okay, let's just think about someone like Eminem. As someone like Eminem, we all know Eminem. Okay, let's just think about him. So most of y'all want to be stars in some shape, form, or matter. You want Hollywood fame, rap success, but in your case, you want to be a ladies' man. You want to be gamed up. And what I am telling all you guys out here, it is not what it is cracked up to be. How many people have you seen who wanted to be a star or wanted to be a famous singer, and they wanted it real bad? And then they got what they wanted. And then all the stuff they used to do, they couldn't do anymore. They couldn't go to the mall anymore. They couldn't go walk down the street anymore. They were hounded by paparazzi and all the other stuff. We'll get in that in a second. We got a call. We'll grab calls, but I want y'all to understand something. Let's grab this call. Area code 832. What's your name, sir, and what's your question?
Hello, my name is Armando.
Yes, sir, Armando.
And my question is,
yes, sir.
What do you do if you already talked to a woman, but you come in close contact again before you leave?
Sir, you already asked that question in the room. I don't understand. What do you mean close contact? What did you talk to the woman about?
If you talk to her, you got her number, but
okay, sir.
Armando.
Can you understand English?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you have a handicap or disability?
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you say to her when you were talking to her?
I told her I don't want to take much of your time. I want to get to know you more intimately.
What does that mean?
I guess sex.
Armando, how old are you, sir?
I'm 21.
Okay. Why would you steal something from me and you don't even know what it means? It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm just asking. Why would you steal something from me and you don't know what it means? Because it doesn't mean I want to have sex with you. Armando, if you wanted to have sex with her, why didn't you say I want to fuck?
I guess to be more discreetly, I put it that way.
Armando, that doesn't. Well, you're saying something that you don't understand the meaning. So why say it, sir?
Well, I thought I knew the meaning of it.
So you said that to her, and what did she say?
She said, okay, you can have my Instagram. And then I said, okay, I'll text you, bye. And then we left. And then I left.
Okay, then you ran into her again. You ran into her. What happened?
And then afterwards, we ran across each other in the elevator, and I didn't know what to say, so I didn't say anything.
Zach, what say you on this shit?
First of all, before we get into the elevator thing, so you asked for her number and she gave you the Instagram instead?
No, I asked for her number, And then she said, I don't know. And then I asked for Instagram, and then she said, okay.
Wait. She said, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not attracted to you.
How long have you been listening to us for?
How long have I what?
Been listening to us for?
I'd say a year.
Okay. Are you fucking with us?
No.
Are you serious? No, wait. I want to make sure. You said you've been listening to us for a year. What the fuck have we told you about a fucking woman saying, I don't know, maybe, or not sure? What have we told you?
That she's not interested.
So then what the fuck are you, well, then what's the, I'm lost.
Guys, let me say this. I want guys, listen. Hey, Renee, right here, girl. Real quick, guys. If you, at number one, I don't believe in asking for a woman's phone number to begin with. But for you guys that still do that shit, if you ask for a woman's phone number or you offer her yours, and she basically says, no, here's my Instagram instead, she is not attracted to you. A woman who is attracted to you, she is going to make getting in touch with her as easy as possible because she wants to hear from you again.
Yes.
So if she funnels you to her Instagram, you should have been like, I ain't no motherfucking fan. That's how I look at it. I ain't trying to be one of these fanboys liking your pictures and shit. Now, I wouldn't have said that to her. I wouldn't have said that because you would have been hella emotional saying that. But if I would have, because I don't believe in asking for a woman's number, but if I would have basically told her, hey, take out your phone, put my number in it, and she would have told me, no, but you can have my Instagram, you know what I would have did, caller? Do you want to know what I would have did if she would have told me that shit?
What?
I would have been like, nah, I'm good, and I would have walked off. And then if I would have saw her in the elevator, I wouldn't have said shit.
Now, caller, now we do appreciate you calling in, but it's very important that you need to see what ugly versus beautiful is. Okay? I'm going to show you, okay? Ugly versus confident, okay? All right, no, we're going to do an exercise. I'm going to show you, okay? So let's say she calls you. What are you saying to her? What's the conversation?
I'd say we could go to a coffee date for our first date.
But you said you wanted to get to know her intimately because you wanted to fuck. Yes?
Yeah, but
oh, no buts. No. I just want to make sure that you're not moving the goalposts. I just want to be sure that you said you want to fuck. Yes?
Yeah.
So because you missed the window of telling you want to fuck the first time, why would you lie to her and want to take her out to coffee if all you want to do is fuck her?
Well,
listen,
I understand that many women don't like to be seen as sluts.
What's up?
So I understand that many women don't like to be seen as sluts, so it's better to ask them on a coffee date or a smoothie date.
But you want to fuck though, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you just ask for what you want?
Well, I don't want to make it seem like I'm calling her a slut or anything like that.
Well, wait, hold on 1 second. Wait a second. Oh, wait, give me a second. Wait a second. Sir, I want to ask you a serious question, and I'm not joking. Wait, hold on, caller. I'm dead serious. Please don't block him or anything. I'm dead serious. Not you, caller. Can you give us 1 second? Just stay right there, young man, okay? I want to address somebody. I'm dead ass serious. I need this young man to please. I'm not joking. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm dead. Not you, young man. I'm talking this. Give me a second. I need you to tell me, why do you care what other men look like in clothes? And I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm being dead ass serious. I'm being dead ass serious. I want to ask you, why do you care? And I'm being dead ass serious because I got the guns blazing. You think? Hey, no, hey, look, gentlemen, wait, listen, hold on, everybody, listen. You know, one thing I will not tolerate is someone coming in here and disrespecting us. So you know what we do to bullies. So I'm going to give them a chance. Y'all know what's about to happen, and I don't want it to happen. So I'm going to give them a chance. I'm asking you kindly, sir, Okay? You say your point is it better to be in shape? But why are you asking about other men? Wait, okay. Cali boy, I want you to hold that. I want you to hold tight because we need to talk to you. Because we need to talk to you. It's we need to have a discussion, okay? Because Cali boy, I don't know how old you are, but after looking at what I just saw, I think you're an adult and there's something off with you. We got to talk. We got to talk. We got to talk, buddy. But young man, we're going to throw you back in, okay, buddy? But at the end of the day, buddy, that please don't say things that you don't understand. And like Zach says, you have to be cognizant of what women want and what they don't want so you don't waste your time. Okay, buddy?
All right.
All right. We appreciate you calling, though. Thank you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Cali boy, call up, buddy. Okay? No, Cali boy, you don't ask women no fucking questions, man. Why do you give a fuck? Cali boy.
You don't ask women no questions like that.
Cali boy, you don't ask no women that fucking stupid ass shit. Call in, Cali boy. Why in the fuck? And I need you to explain this. Why are you asking a woman that question? Do you know how weak, soft, and bitch ass that question is? Why do you care what a woman sees or likes? Why do you give a fuck? Guys, this is what we're talking about. You can see, gentlemen, you can always tell low self-worth, bottom of the bitch thinking people. You can always tell that.
Yeah, as a man,
come on.
I have never asked a woman, "Do you like this on me?"
The fuck is that about?
Am I cute to you? Or do you find me attractive? Or do I look good in this? Does this fit me right? Do you like this cup? I've never asked women anything like that.
Why ask? I don't understand. And a young man, you need a lot of help. And the reason I'm reaching out to you is because I don't want you to be a loser anymore. I want you to win. I want you to win. And you cannot win asking women what the fuck they think. What are we doing here? Why is your self-esteem so low that you're going to ask a woman who has low self-esteem, Zag? Well, okay, I'm gonna slow it down. Let's slow it down. Why would you humans who have low self-esteem ask a woman who has low self-esteem, low self-worth, low self-images? It doesn't mean they're bad people. It's just women being women. Why would you ask what they think? Okay,
Steve, let me say this, and I want guys to understand because we talked about this earlier.
Come on.
We talked about this last night. Women aren't built to deal with the problems of men, right? When y'all vent. Another thing that women are not built to do is deal with the insecurities of a man. As Steve alluded to just now, women have their own bouts with insecurities. Women might feel like the most beautiful thing in the world, the month of March. As soon as April hit, they don't like their hair. They feel insecure about certain things sometimes. They go from feeling insecure to feeling secure. So the last thing a woman can deal with is an insecure man. This is why confidence is so important.
Do you want to know why they are so secure with us? And the reason why they're so secure with us is because we are secure men. They are secure with us because they know that we're not there to tear them down. That's why they love fucking with us, because they can feel secure that we're not going to be mean to them or anything like that, gentlemen. Do you guys, y'all understand how they feel when they, guys, y'all don't get it. Zach, I don't think y'all understand the depth of confidence.
Hey,
yeah. Zach, you got it. You go ahead.
I want to say something because Will Ackerman said that women have bought him clothes that they like me to wear. I don't like women to buy me clothes.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, let me. I had one of my I had a couple of exes buy me clothes.
Yes.
And what I tell them when they bring shit to the crib, and I look at that shit, I just look at it and I say, look, I appreciate the sentiment, I appreciate the thought. But if you're going to buy me clothes, I need to be with you. You know what I'm saying? So I can pick out what the fuck I like. Because I can't have no woman and Will Ackerman, this is no, I'm not castigating you or the woman. I can't have no woman try and dress me. Because if she's picking out, I want you to think about this, William. If she's picking out a style that's not your style, whose style is she picking out? If it's not your style, whose style? If she's trying to put you in some shoes or a style of clothing that you've never worn, she's on some Build-A-Bear shit. She's trying to dress you like that guy she's thinking about. I'm just saying.
Zach, you know what gets close to my heart when they anything Dallas Cowboy. I mean, I love like anything Nike or anything Dallas Cowboy. I love when they do stuff like that, but I don't ask them to actually do that. But we're just saying for y'all guys out there, y'all got to change the mentality. We got some more questions, guys. Lines are open. We got y'all covered. We want y'all guys to win. So we did that in bed. Understanding people. He says, what is the difference between being good or bad with women?
Did we cover that a little bit?
Yeah.
Because he asked that question right after we talked about that.
I don't know. I'm just grabbing in order of what people are saying.
So this is what I would say. I'll answer your question like this. In this YouTube space, people think being good with women is fucking a lot of chicks. But here's the problem with a man who supposedly had sex with a lot of chicks. You don't know how he did it. You don't know if he was putting shit in people's drinks. You don't know if he was begging for pussy. You don't know if he was whining and dining for pussy. You don't know if he was straight up paying sex workers for pussy. You don't know. Right? So I would say, it's fucking echo. I would say that the treatment that a man gets from the women he deals with is a better indicator of how quote unquote good he is with women. Not the amount of sex he gets, but the quality of the women he gets it from.
Yeah. I gentlemen, and I know it's crazy. I enjoy looking at my competition in a way. Zach. Okay, but I think what I understand, women love to talk when they trust you. They love to share things. Baby, you won't believe this person or that and all this other stuff. You guys, y'all should never feel threatened. Gentlemen, Zach, this is why I always talk about the villain so much. This is why I always tell you guys out here that what we're trying to do is we're trying to address your low self-esteem by showing you the game to actually give you a shift to address the things that you feel and think are not working for you. Most of you guys don't understand that it's the unshakable confidence that turns these women on. Hey, look, wait, listen, gentlemen, I want you to listen. I gotta say it the right way because I don't want y'all to think. It's the unshakable confidence, guys, that turns women on and makes women run away. Okay, listen to me. It turns them on, but it makes them run away. Okay, gentlemen, I just want y'all to understand this, that women are just not used to somebody that has a belief in his own vision, in his own abilities, and who he actually is, Zach. And I think that's what women are afraid of. But that's Zach. It's also the drawing. You know what I mean? It's like the fear, but it's like a drawing at the same time. Zach, what say you, my brother?
You know what I equate it to? You know how some people won't join the military because they hate authority? When women deal with certain guys, they can't deal with those guys because they understand that there is a level of discipline. There's a a standard that they have to rise to the occasion of when it comes to dealing with that guy. Right. So they can't come into that guy's life and just do what they want. Right. They actually have to make an adjustment from what they're used to when it comes to dealing with guys they can say and do what they want with. So there are instances where women will meet a man. They think he's sexy. They think he's handsome, cute, whatever the fuck it is. They like the way he talked to them, all of that. But then they realize that man lives by a certain code. That man has standards and principles that he adheres to. So if she's going to fuck with him, she has to adhere to those same principles and standards. And some women, quite frankly, aren't up to the task because it requires a level of investment that they're not willing to put forth.
Yeah, and a level of investment, Zach, to say no to women. Guys, y'all are, gentlemen, the most sexiest trait that you could have is the standard of saying no to pussy and not running behind, not being so accessible, gentlemen. Question right here, this guy says, how can I understand myself to help me? Oh, wait, we got that one. We already read that one. What? He said, what if you're a car guy? Is it a problem to notice a woman driving a cool car? Nice cars pique my... Wait a second. I don't...
You were talking about that shit. Okay, guys. Okay, I'll give you an example. Right? I knew a girl that I used to work with. And she was into motorcycles, street bikes, crotch rockets. She was into that. Like, that was her thing. So the men that she would date would be those same guys who are into that thing. Right? So there are some people, Alexander Jackson, there are people who gravitate to each other because of shared interest, right? There are women out here, they buy cars, they customize them, they throw the ground effect kits, the skirts, the spoilers, off-market rims. There are women who decorate their shit, they ride around in pink-ass Mustang GTs and shit and get it all customized. There are women who are into that shit, right? Who like nice shit too. They like cars too, right? So if you come across a woman, if you're into that and you come across a woman who seems to be into that, okay, you can use that as a way to, hey, let me introduce myself to her, right? But don't let the interaction be simply about that, right? But there's nothing wrong with dealing with people that have a shared interest.
Yes, like that. Absolutely, guys. Got a question for the queue. We got y'all covered. This gentleman says, Unc Zag, women that I'm involved with said that she's one to have a threesome with two guys. Would you say let it ride? All right, let me look. Okay, look. Zach. I got this. Zach, watch it, Zach.
Go ahead.
I'm going to show you how to do it, Zach, without feeling all... Okay, Zach, you're feeling insecure right now, okay? So I'm going to show you how to give her a threesome without you feeling insecure, okay, Zach? I want you to listen to me. It's real simple.
Who's feeling insecure? Come on, me?
No, I'm saying Zach. Read the mother...
I thought you said Zag. You said Zach. Okay, all right. Okay, go ahead.
Nigga, you ain't got an insecure bone in your bitch ass body. Fuck you.
You goddamn right. But go ahead.
Hold on. Now, Zach, let me explain to you how I can help you because you're insecure right now. Now, what you need to do, buddy, is let her and agree that you're going to give her a threesome with two guys. And what you do is take her to Carrie K. Zagin's sex shop. Carrie K. Zagin's 24-hour sex shop. And walk her in there. Zach, put that shit. I ain't talking about that. Zach, bring her in the store and let her find the stick in the wall. There are dildos that they have a suction on the back of it that you can stick it to the wall. Let her pick the size, the girth, the color, and everything like that, okay? And you smash that bitch up against the wall. And what you'll do is that way, you can let her suck the dick on the wall while you hit it from the back, reverse it around the other way. Now, depending if your girl likes to be DP'd, you can also do some other things as well. But This is a simple way to do it without feeling insecure. So you can offer her a threesome. Zach, I love doing Zach. That's my break-in on them. I like doing that with
Hey,
them. I love doing that. I love doing that, Zach.
This is what I will say. You really don't want women dictating to you shit like that. I will say this though, because I knew this. Check this out, Steve. I know this one chick. This is what she did because she wanted a threesome with two guys, but it wasn't a chick that I was fucking. She was telling me about it. So she was fucking these two dudes, right? But these two dudes didn't know each other. So what she did was she made a video with one guy, a sex video. And then when she linked up with the other guy, she told the other guy, hey, I got something I want you to watch. So she popped in a video so he can see her fucking another guy. And he is like, I want you to join us. Right? That's how she propositioned him. First of all, I told her, I said, you can't do me like that. You know what I'm saying? But here it is. If the woman comes to you and she wants two cocks, chances are she either has already experienced that before and she wants to experience it again, and or she just think you're the type of guy that might want to give it to her. Either way,
handle shit, dog.
He said what?
He can't. He can't.
He can't handle it. But see,
he won't be able to handle that.
Yeah, but see now, yeah. See, my thing is, you know, now I'm not trying to be in a room with another grown ass man who's naked. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be in a room. But in my younger years, all the time, right? So I had no problem. Steve, check this out real quick. I'm gonna tell this real quick story.
Yeah, this goes out. You got it, brother.
Oh, I was one of my neighbors. I was fucking her, and after we got done having sex, I don't know how we got it onto the subject, but she found out I had a twin. Right? She said, "So you have a twin? Does he look like you?" I'm like, "I mean, we're identical. I mean, you know some differences." And she was like, "Is everything identical?" Right? So when she said that, I knew what she was getting at, right? And I was like, I don't know about that. I don't pay attention to other man's shit like that. But if you're that curious, what I can do, because he was in college at the time, right? He was going to college outside of the city of San Antonio. And I was like, if you're that curious, what I'll do is the next time he comes back to San Antonio to visit, I'll hook it up and you can find that out. So I was basically setting up the threesome with me and my twin and shit, right? And I know there's some women thinking right now, ooh, two twin brothers, ooh, I mean, that's a bucket list thing right there, right? So, right, because me and my twin, we've dealt with the same girls, just never at the same time. So that was gonna be the time and shit. But anyway, I just want to point that out.
Yes. So young man, there's two things. So we're just saying, I don't know if you're stable enough to handle that. So I would just recommend you try to do that because you're not ready to and then y'all young guys gotta understand these young women like to test their boundaries if it's with two women or an orgy of people. I mean, y'all gotta understand people love to have orgies, threesomes, and y'all just can't handle it. If you can't handle it, you gotta get out that kind of game. What do you do when you already talk to a woman but you can't? Oh wait, it's the same guy saying fucking con. I didn't even see that shit. Guys, I got a question. Please put a Q. Lines are open. We got y'all covered. We are chopping it up about game and all that other stuff, and we want to help you guys out. Lines are open, and we are talking about why confidence is very important, and it's the one thing that most of you guys don't have. If you cannot believe, exactly, we always tell them, if you can't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in you. It is just what it is.
And that's a fact. If you don't believe in yourself, because what did Andre say? You know, confidence. If you don't have the confidence in yourself to say the things you want to say, how's the other person going to see it? Right. But when you're confident in yourself and you believe it and you say it with believability, you say it with conviction, you say it with passion, right? When you say that shit and people can feel what you're saying, that shit carries weight.
Yeah. It always carries weight, gentlemen. Right now, there are women, they're going into hibernation. Because I guess a little bit up north, I mean, they're going to start to just put their clothes and cover their bodies up and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all missed that window from spring to summer because y'all fucked your lives off doing nothing. And now you're going to see women, a lot of women covered up, but there's still an opportunity to get with women. You still have the opportunity. Oh, I remember I was saying, Zach. So I was saying that for as far as the game goes, I was saying that, there are people that want to go to Hollywood, Zach, and be stars. But realize once you become a star, your life changes. It's the same thing with the game, gentlemen. Women want to be a part of everything you do in your life, and they want to know what you're doing because they want to be a part of what you're doing. And if you can't handle that, then, y'all got to understand, man, when these women want to fuck with you, they want to know everything that you're doing.
Let me say this to what you said earlier about once you go to Hollywood and you get into the fame, your life changes.
Yes.
When you become gamed up, everything changes. Steve, exactly. I can't even watch movies the same anymore. I can't. When I was younger, I could watch movies and not think too much of it. But now that I'm older, I can't even watch the movie without breaking down in my mind everything that I'm seeing with game. Everything.
Game, you notice it. Yeah,
I notice shit differently. I see shit.
Yes.
A lot of people, when they watch the movie, what do they see it? 20/20 vision. But when you gamed up, you see with the third eye, you just see shit differently.
Yeah, you see
and you see what they're trying to do with the messages that they're trying to convey, sometimes in a very slick, clever way. But also you see the bullshit in a lot of these movies. Like that. Did you see that? Was it you? No, I know it was me, Fifth, I think Jay Roman and Miles. We did the Creed 3 movie.
Okay.
Were you there for that?
Not for Creed.
It was Creed. It was Creed 3. Was it Creed 3? One of them. I think it was 3. Right. And we was breaking that shit down. We was watching it. And the level of sympathy, the bullshit that was going on between him and his woman and all of that. When I was younger, I might not have noticed it to the extent that I can notice it now. So once you become gamed up, you just see shit differently. You even look at women different because you see shit. You see, Steve, you can see what's coming before it happens. You can see the setup.
Yes.
It's kind of like the sleight of hand trick where they show you with one hand, but with the other hand, they're doing something different. So even when you got women that be on that bullshit and they be trying to be slick, you can already see it coming before it happens. That's why when they say game, recognize game, you see it coming before it happens. Go ahead, Phil.
No, it's all good. Guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. Lines are open. The one for me is Penguin. I watched Trap with them and everything, and I really did enjoy that. I enjoyed the watching them, the mindset and the mentality of looking at things, breaking them down with the third eye. And I think part of confidence is having that third eye, Zach, to be able to see it. And they can't see what they can't see, dog. And if they just learn the game, they will be able to see it, dog. Talk on that, man.
Yeah, no, well, you keep yourself out of unwanted predicaments, right? Because here's the thing. When as a man, when you're dealing with women, you can fuck up your life, right? Not necessarily permanently, but hold on, let's fucking echo. But you can make some mistakes that can cost you a great deal of money. It can cost you a great deal of time. So you always have to be Johnny on the spot with what's going on, right? This is why when I tell you guys, deal with women strictly on your terms. It's not about no bravado or machismo shit. It's you need to be able to see the whole chessboard.
Yes.
You have to be able to see it. It makes no sense for you to play a game where you don't know the rules. So the only game you should be playing is where you make the rules.
No, you always got to do that. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm just saying that for most of you guys out here, what's very important is we want you guys, we want you to believe in yourself. And Zach, I think that's the biggest problem. They just don't believe. And the reason why they don't believe is that they've never been told they're allowed to believe. They're always been told to believe that it's women that you've got to be and kiss and run behind. But You're not getting women at the pace that you want them because you're too busy making everything about them. And that's
and back to plug, Dave, I am the board. Each and every piece is just an extension of my mind.
Absolutely.
But I'm the board.
Yep, I'm the board, and I'm that guy. So when y'all the guy, that's how you move, gentlemen. And but like Zach was saying earlier, you guys don't have to. Okay, gentlemen, it is okay. Look, what does Zach say? Like the guy that asked the ice cream, the woman says, "Sure." If a woman is not moving the way you need her to move, she doesn't get access to you, Zach. They don't. I don't think they understand that you're allowed to charge these women. I know y'all don't want to charge them because y'all like, man, I'm so close to getting some pussy, Zach, that I don't want to mess this up.
And see, guys, let me say this. Mm-hmm. When you're dealing with women, whether it's casually or you're dating them seriously, you're married, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, you are responsible for managing that situation with every single woman. So sometimes you got to save women from themselves.
Fuck.
Okay, let me elaborate. Right, ladies? Sometimes a man has to save you from yourself. And what I mean by that is sometimes women don't know how good they got it. And they are about to fuck it up. They're about to say and or do some goofy shit to fuck it up.
Yes.
So as a man, you always have to be managing a situation so that way she don't fuck up a good thing that she got with you, right? Yeah. So back to the ice cream thing, right? It's very obvious what she wanted, right? She wanted some non-sexual time with him, right? Yes. There's nothing wrong with that. But she's fucking up a good thing because she's acting unappreciative. And the way that she went about being dissatisfied with the way things was going, well, she kind of was pouting a little bit about it. The way that, you know what I'm saying, acting like a little spoiled, petulant child. So sometimes you got to save a woman from herself, but sometimes you have to dole out a consequence so she can see that she fucking up. You don't yell at her. You don't argue. You don't curse. You don't got to do none of that. He could just say, you know what? I got it. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. Look, I'm not going to be coming by tonight. I'll talk to you later. Right? And then, like the homie Lucario says, let her sit with her feelings because she's going to feel some type of way that you're not coming over at all now.
No, yeah.
Right? So no ice cream, no dick, no nothing. Right?
No conversation.
And no conversation. No, and she's going to feel some type of way. She's feeling you, but you got to let her, don't answer her calls. Don't respond to her text message. Let her sit all night long. And then the next morning, or the next day, then you hit her up. And all you got to say is this. Do you get it now?
You know, Zach, even watch this, gentlemen. It's going to be negative. Okay, so one of the guys, well, I'll say one of the guys in the crew, because we don't say name. One of the guys in the crew has so many women hitting him up. He doesn't even, he talks to them, wait, 2 days, 3 days. He breaks the time in which he talks to them, even when everything's are good. Zach, when you were talking about things being bad, when things are being good, gentlemen, you don't need to talk to them all the time. They're going to want to talk to you, but you don't need to talk to them all the time. Gentlemen, and that's going to sound crazy. Have enough confidence to allow them to let them spread their wings, Zach.
Give them a chance to miss you a little bit, too.
Not only miss you, but give them guys, give them a chance to talk to other people. Please, please give them a chance to date. Give them a chance to flirt with somebody new. Give them a chance to do whatever they want. Stop feeling like you got to reach out to them. Zach, I tell you this much, Zach, I don't like reaching out first. I can. But again, like I'm saying, the rule, I don't ever want anyone to feel like I'm hounding them. You know what I mean? I know you got shit to do and do whatever the fuck you want to do, but I'm not going to hound you and bother you. When you're ready to talk, you'll reach out to me. When you're ready to do something, you'll reach out to me. So I'm not going to sit around. And if we talk 1 day, 2 days, a week, it doesn't matter. We don't have to talk. You could, hey, Zach, spread your rings. talk.
See, but you know what it is, Steve? A lot of guys, they are afraid that woman is going to meet somebody that's better than them. I don't. They're gonna think, oh, she's gonna meet someone that got more money than me. He's taller than me. He got a nicer car than me, a bigger house than me, a bigger dick than me. All these different things. And my thing is, no, let her go out there. Cause Steve, it's only one of me, but a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? So let her go out there. Let her go out there and let her do her thing. And inevitably, she gonna realize, what it is.
Well, so and it's always been this way. So gentlemen, the key to confidence to me is what Renee's telling you. The key to confidence, gentlemen, is being confident enough to know that I'm a different flavor. You know what I mean? I'm acquired taste. So the taste that you're gonna have with me is you're going to see. It's so hard for them to trust because Zach, think about this. They're waiting for this mythical thing with a man, the other shoe to drop. It can't be this good. It can't be this fun. It can't be this exciting. And watch, Zag, I shouldn't feel this connected. What the fuck is going on? This is no. Hey, get it together, girl. I didn't say that shit, Zag. Get it together, girl. No. I ain't gonna fuck with that one. No. Get it together. No. I'm not sure because watch it, Zag, because they know it's so good that they want to take that step forward, but they don't know the unknown. They don't know they don't know what's out there. They feel so safe in their environment because guess what? They control their environment. That's why, gentlemen, with the confidence, you should be able to pull her ass out of her environment, and she should trust you enough that, okay, I'm in good hands. I know you're not going to hurt me. I know you're not going to use me. I know you're not going to play games. But in the other sense, what I can't understand is, why are you still cool with me talking to other people? Why are you still cool with me moving this way and chatting with other men? You know, because her reality can't connect that. You see what I'm saying? Her reality, Zag, cannot connect what we do and make them feel, big dog.
You said something about you are a different flavor, right? That reminds me of Baskin Robbins.
An acquired taste.
You know how Baskin Robbins got 31 flavors? You tell bitches, well, I'm the 32nd. You won't find me in an ice cream parlor. No, you won't. No, you won't find me there with the rest of the flavors. I'm my own separate flavor. So you won't find me in Baskin Robbins, but I'm the flavor that make house calls. You know what I'm saying? I'm that flavor.
Guys, if y'all want to call in, the lines are open. Gentlemen, you have a question, please put a Q. We chopping it up with y'all guys, just showing y'all the difference in the game that I think most of y'all have never seen or heard. This is what separates us from those red pill places because, gentlemen, with confidence comes charisma and influence, okay? Confidence will always breed charisma, and we inspire loyalty over fear sometimes, but in that, gentlemen, you will get a lot of hesitation because women are just not used. You know, Zag, when you fuck with real ones, and Jimmy, you have to understand this, there are top tier women, then there's bottom of the barrel ain't shit bitches. The top tier women, they're great. The gentlemen, y'all don't understand their greatest concern. Their great concern, it's either between, is he going to be intimidated by my money I make, Zag, or is he going to fuck up what I have? I can't think of any a third one with a top tier woman that they think about when it comes to relationships.
Is he going to keep business off the street?
Oh, thank you. Oh, damn, Zag 3. Is he going to keep business off the street? Is he gonna keep business off the street? Those three things. Look at that.
He gonna fuck up what I have because she carved out a good little life for herself. Oh yeah. The last thing she needs is a fucking leech or a guy that's gonna fuck it up. Can you keep business? Because she has a reputation. Look,
Yes.
there are some women out here where their livelihood is codependent on their reputation.
Yes.
Like if they're a judge or they're in some type of role like that, where there's a lot of public visibility, they cannot have you fucking up shit.
Ooh, this might be a good one, AA. Yeah, will he catch? No. Not will he catch feelings. Can he handle and keep his feelings in check? Like, see, gentlemen, the women we want y'all to have should have shit going on. They should have shit going on.
Yeah,
But
I don't see how y'all deal with chicks that ain't got nothing going on. This is what I say. This is what I say.
Oh, that shit.
As a man, now some of you guys who are 19, 20, you're not there yet. You're still young. But when you get to be a certain age, I would say definitely in your 30s, definitely in your 40s and beyond. But I would say starting with your 30s specifically, you should be dealing with women that got something to lose. Okay, let me explain what I mean. When you deal with women who have something to lose, they are less likely to be on bullshit because they ain't got the time for it.
Yes.
Right? What I mean by a woman who got something to lose, what I mean by that. A woman that got her own shit, credit is great. She got, you know what I'm saying? She don't need a man for none of that. Right? But her name is good in the streets. Her credit is straight. She got her finances in order. She got her own shit. She got shit to lose. Right?
Yeah.
So she cannot be in predicaments with loser guys or bottom of the barrel dudes, right? Because she got shit to lose. So she's less likely to be on some bullshit. Whereas if you're dealing with a chick who ain't really got nothing going for herself, no, it's not a unicorn. It's not. See, it's a unicorn to you, front row at the fight. It's a unicorn to you. These women are everywhere, bro.
No, these women are everywhere. But I mean, so Jillian, it's not Jillian. It's not about respecting your time. Can you handle the emotions that you are going to feel that are going to override and supersede? Can you handle your shit? Now, Jillian, and I'll say this for every woman out there that's have shit going on. Most of you women, 99 will say, 99% Zag, say, sure, I can handle my shit because you're handling shit right now. But Jillian, I keep telling you and every woman, when you fuck around and get with a real one, your world is going to change drastically. Where it's not about respecting your time. You're going to want more of his time. And you can't see it right now. And I see your position, what she's saying, Zag. But and front row, this is where I want to tie in with you're saying to what she's saying. Women are not a fucking unicorn. We are the fucking unicorns, brother. The fucking dog. Y'all gotta understand something, man. The shit we're telling y'all guys, I know that shit sounds crazy and everything, but this is where you're going wrong, front row. Why are you making a woman so unique when it is us we are unique? We're the unicorns. We are the ones that will break her algorithm and fucking flip her reality. We are the ones. She's not a unicorn. Now, wait. Now follow this, front row. And Jillian and all you women out here, you are the unicorn in your reality. I will not take that away. Zag won't take that away from you. In your reality right now, you are the unicorn. You are special because every motherfucker that's trying to get between your legs will do any and everything to make you feel like you're special. Fuck with a real one, the game changes. That's what I want to say. So no, women are not a unicorn. It's just suckers that can't get pussy will make a woman a unicorn.
Yeah. Thinking like that can actually put you in a very, very it could put you in a predicament, right? Because you're gonna think she's special, but yet she hasn't done anything. Right. This is why you have men who are intimidated by successful women.
Absolutely.
Right. They're intimidated by that. They're intimidated. And God, there's a clip. Fuck, I wish I'm gonna use it for a video, but there's a clip where a guy is talking about why some men struggle with dealing with successful women. And the reason why, and I'm going to paraphrase what he was saying. He said the reason why some men struggle with dealing with successful women, because men have been taught that they must be the providers. So they feel like they have to be the rescuer of the damsel in distress, and they got to fix something. So they got to find a chick that don't really got a lot going for herself and fix that. Let me go rescue her and provide for her and give her a lifestyle she can't provide for herself. But when they come across a woman that got her own shit, they feel like I can't do anything because she got her own shit. What am I good for? Right? And what they don't understand, that it's not about your money. It's not about that.
What people don't understand about women that got shit going on, what even they don't understand, is that, of course, they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. The things that we name that they worry about, but what they don't understand from us is that we give them something that no one else can give them, and that is we can actually listen to them. Because for every woman that has a stressful job, gentlemen, sometimes they need to relax themselves. And Zach, that's when they get in touch with us. Sometimes they need to talk to us because they, in a stressful day, a lot of women, hey, they gotta, especially when they have money, they deal with a lot of stress, and they need to come off of that stress or come down from the stress, and they will reach out to us. So, gentlemen, I don't think y'all understand that there are certain rules that you got to let them know. See, a woman should never have to tell you, okay, well, I have a serious job and da-da-da-da. You just tell her straight the fuck up. I already know that you got shit going on, and I ain't here to fuck up what you have. When you ready to get at me, find me. I'm not
right there. See, so can you bring Jillian's question back up? No, not her statement. She didn't ask a question. She made a statement. Right there. So Jillian, the best way a man can respect a woman's time is by respecting his time.
Mm-hmm.
So a man, I would tell any woman this. A man that always has free time for you, he's a red flag.
Yes.
A man who's always available and always has, because see, this is what some women will say public. I want a man who's always got time for me. Then you meet that motherfucker and you realize he just clearing the deck for me. He don't know me that well. I haven't invested anything but the fact that I'm beautiful and maybe I'm fucking him. But this man got all this free time to talk to me, text me, and see me whenever. I think that's a red flag. A man should value his time, and he should not allow women all that access to him when they just met.
Yeah, I think the throw off, Zach, for a lot of these women out here is that we're saying, if you want to have something with me, Zach, if you want to have something with me, you can have it. You know where to find me. And when I say, guys, you know where to find me. You know what that means, guys? What's going to fuck her head up? That means when you want to talk to me, you know where to find me. And if you don't talk to me, whether it's a couple of days or whatever, check it out. I'm not going to run behind you. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about me bothering you at all. Because gentlemen, I love the fact when they love talking to me, where they reach out and they feel so good. Exactly. Okay, ladies, it's going to be a switch. It's going to be a shift. Exactly. We got to be honest now. You're going to like the dynamics at that point, but it's what you get when you reach out that you're going to want more of it, Zach. You see what I'm saying? It's like she's going to say, okay, well, all right. So I've got shit going on, and when I have a free time or a second or anything like that, hold on. Let's see. Jay says mutual respect for time when schedules. No. Listen, Jillian, this is what I'm saying. I'm just saying, Jillian, what I'm saying is this. Motherfucker that has game, you fuck with him. He gonna say, look, hey, look, you don't listen. Your phone will never buzz and it'll never ring. And if it is, it ain't gonna be me. I am never going to reach out to you. It'll never be me. Zach.
Steve, I have no problem telling you, hey, we could be on that. Don't call me, I'll call you shit. Okay. Hey, ladies, if you tell me don't call me, I'll call you. I'm like, perfect.
Perfect. Let me explain something.
I'm easy like that. Perfect.
With Jillian, let me explain something. I got to keep it honest with all you women out here. It's not the fact of I'll call you, you don't call me. It's the thing that you get that you're not used to, the interaction that you get caught up into when you make that call. Because when you make a call to us, you're going to feel some kind of way.
It's going to be productive.
Oh, it's going to be
and that's the thing. When we do talk, it'll be infrequent, it'll be sparingly, but it's going to count. It's always going to count. It ain't going to be a bunch of frivolous shit.
Yes, we got a call. Area code 757. I think this is Virginia. What's your name and what's your question, sir?
Hey, how you doing? My name's Hector. And how you doing, Unc? How you doing, Zach?
What's going on?
What up?
Guy, what's up?
Hey, so I got a quick question. Like, I work 2 jobs.
Yes.
And at both jobs I work the front desk where, I talk to customers and stuff. Is that an okay place to put in my bid? Or is that like an unprofessional,
sir,
thing to do?
You're at your job to do your job. You're not there to talk to women, because I'm just saying that it can take one woman to fuck up your career, your job. You just don't. You just without listen. This is how I would do it. Okay. So you're at the front desk, yes?
Right.
Okay, and you're security at the front desk, yes?
Yeah, well, one job is a hotel, and another job I'm selling like natural products and stuff. It's like a holistic store. But
Okay,
yeah, basically front desk.
Well, if you see, I'm saying office building, I get cool with the guys because then they can tell me, they can put the 411 on all the women and shit where you know what's going on. So you have got to do more lay of the land and see what's going on. But I would recommend, I wouldn't fuck up my job. I would realize that where you take lunch, is it close to a mall?
Well, I don't take lunch at the job because we don't get lunch breaks at the hotel since there's not a lot of work to be done. So if we eat, we just kind of eat when things are slow.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it is.
So this is what I would tell you. Right. And I say this because one time I went to New Orleans and I was in a hotel and the clerk at the desk was light skinned, green eyed chick. She's kind of feeling me a little bit, right? But I could tell, but because customers were around, she was kind of hesitant. So I went back down there later. You know what I'm saying? To have a little conversation. I said all that to say this.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna get at the women, don't do it within earshot of the customers. That would be unprofessional because then it's gonna seem like you're using your job as your own personal harem and shit. So if you see a young lady, you can be like, hey, look, why don't you take out your phone, put my number in your phone, call me later. We can talk. Right now, I'm working. It's not the most appropriate time, but I would like to have a conversation with you later on. So put my number in your phone and give me a call later.
Privately.
Or you can tell them, hey, I get off at 11. Give me a call at 11:15.
Yes.
Got you. Cause I did put in a bid like with one woman like last week, but then I thought about it like, dang, should I be using the word intimate?
Yeah, at work, no. You don't want to say anything that can be misconstrued as sexually suggestive, especially within earshot of any of your, not even in front of your coworkers, because coworkers, man, they be some snitching motherfuckers, bro. So even in front of them, you want to be very, very mindful.
Yeah, very mindful. Very mindful.
Yeah. I know I just kind of need to get out more because
that too.
Working. Yeah.
Okay, dog. Okay, this is the thing you understand. Okay, well, you fucking up. You gotta learn how to be cool with people and use these fucking humans to benefit you. Every human that walks by you, guess what they have access to?
Oh, you asking me?
Yes. What do you think? What do you think? All
Parties and they have access to parties and stuff like that.
Pussy. They got access to pussy. No, I'm dead ass.
Got
You
you,
laugh.
got
They
you.
have, I'm dead ass serious. They all have access to pussy. They ain't trying to fuck. So if they're not trying to fuck, then hey, where y'all going at? Where y'all doing? You know, you see them coming out. Hey, well, is where y'all going? Happy hour? Oh, where y'all go happy hour at? Oh, we go to the corner of Branch and 5th Street. Okay, I'm gonna make that in my mind. So when I got some time, I'm gonna come up there and see how y'all doing and everything, see what's going on. Listen, the thing is that this world is built on guys hanging out with women for no fucking reason at all. So let these dumb motherfuckers hang out with women, spend time with women and all this stupid ass shit and take what they have, man. I have no problem you having that mentality. If they ain't gonna fuck, why can't it be you then? If these guys are not gonna talk to women, Zach, you know what I mean?
Well, let me say this, and you said you are security at the hotel?
Oh no, I'm a front desk clerk. People that check in, they talk to me.
Perfect. So in the midst of talking to them, right, and this is what you want. When you're conversating with them, with regard to the normal shit you would say during the check-in process, you can say shit that flows naturally into that. So what brings you to such and such, business or pleasure?
Yes, sir.
Now keep the words that I'm using. What brings you to such and such, business or pleasure? Right? So if she says business, then you know the angle you can work with it is, hey, after a long day of working, why don't you come unwind with me later?
Yeah.
Right? If she says pleasure, you can be like, oh, so you're here for pleasure? Why don't you add me to your to-do list?
Mm-hmm. If you need anything, listen, if you need anything, let me know. And then when they come back in, you greet them by their name. I hope everything was well for you today. And if you need anything, I'm here at the desk till 5 o'clock or 5:30. Guys,
right.
Yeah.
Do you have a business card at the job? You have a business card?
Yeah, I got business cards.
Man, I'll slide that. I'll slide that with the paper, and I'll be like, hey, if you need anything, any extra towels,
yes,
soap, shampoo, if you need anything, and you gotta say it that way. If you need anything, here's my personal number.
Yes. If you need anything, I got you, man. It will be well.
I got you.
Yeah.
So be smooth with it, but not like
but not overt where it's all obvious and shit. Yeah.
No.
Don't look at your dick or anything like that, or her titties when you talk. Look at her eyes and
shit. Right.
Yeah, but she be like, don't y'all close at like 10? Well, I work around the clock, so if you need anything, just let me know.
I got you. No, that makes a lot of sense, though. Be playful.
Yeah, there you go. The operative word. You said it. Playful with it.
Playful with it. That's all you gotta do is be
understood.
Playful. Okay. The more playful you are, the more you win, buddy. Okay.
Understood.
And Jillian T, caller, Jillian T, a lady in the chat. She said, "Ladies love those business cards." Yeah, hand them bad boys out like raindrops, bro. Yeah, hand them out. I'm saying, fuck that. Spend a couple extra dollars and get some more and shit.
All opportunity to get on your dick. No diddy. All opportunity.
You never and look, caller, check this out.
Woman that I'm attracted to, coming to the front desk and stuff. Just kind of be playful and just give my card and try to do things on the back end, right?
Fucked up.
Or should I wait till like they leave to wait till they're checking out?
No, don't wait till they. Why would you wait till they're checking out? They leaving. Why would you wait till they leave?
You already fucked up. Get that attraction shit out there. You're cool with her. When she gets in there, okay, you're coming from such and such, and you know what? I don't know what you like to do as far as nightlife and all this other stuff. There are places here. Y'all can pull out one of them fucking maps, sit that bitch down and say, okay, if you're looking for midnight meals and all this is a place here for Chinese, for pickup, for pizza, da-da-da-da-da. The bar is a great place to relax. You know, on weekends, was it I think Friday or Thursday, they have a band there for, you know, upscale places that, you know, they use those things, bars frequently all the time. So you just want to be more of a personal guide, but then you want to ask, listen, you know, again, if you are out of soaps or if you're out of towels or anything like that, please let me know. I'll be no problem to take care of you. See what I'm saying?
And that's where you can have your sidebar conversations when you hit that hotel room door.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes.
Got you. Man, I appreciate the insight y'all giving. Yeah, because like it's something that I always have that internal battle with. Like, dang, should I, you know, like, should
you can. You just got to be very strategic and methodical
down with it.
Yeah, you just got to be strategic and methodical about it. But yeah, you can make it pop off. But also, I want to point you to this, and I want guys to understand something. Women have fantasies and fetishes too. You don't think some women fantasize? Oh, I wonder what it would be like to be taken by the doorman, or to be taken by that clerk, right? You know, like even with the chick that was working at the desk like he was working. You don't think she thought about? I wonder what it would be like to fuck him in his room.
Yep.
And then have one of the maids that I work with make up the bed. That dirty bitch, I can't stand that.
Yes,
right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
All right, brother. We'll throw you back in. If you have any other questions, big guy.
No, sir. I definitely appreciate the insight. Appreciate you.
All right. Yeah, great call.
Good luck with that. Hey, Steve, I'm about to go ahead and bounce, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to bounce it as well. Dog, before I think you hang up. Big guy, why do you care about other guys? Before I let you go, why do you care about other guys? Stop asking questions about shit that is none of your fucking business. Zach, I gotta hit you on the back end. I gotta ask you something real quick. Or just stay on real quick. Right. I'm about to wrap this up. Guys, all right. Cool. All right, it's our show, guys. We got the Pineapple Show tomorrow. We'll see y'all later, man. We out this bitch. Peace.